Welcome, everybody. I don't think there's anybody new today.
Not yet.
I don't see anyone new. Today is April 16th, 2022, and this is our healing webinar for Saturday. My name's Deb. This is my husband, Rick, and we are healers. Since there is nobody new here, we're still going to go through our spiels for anyone that watches this on YouTube afterwards. So I'm Deb Purcell. This is Rick. In 2016, Rick started seeing orbs and energies that are little square boxes with moving water in them in our bedroom, in our bathroom, and at work. And at night, fairies would fly and land on his hand, and his angels would appear in human form, and many archangels. Jesus also appeared to him, standing next to him one day when I was away with my sister, a very bright white light appeared in our bedroom and merged with Rick. He said he had never felt like this before and never wanted it to leave. He had no words for this feeling. This is when Source merged with him and connected with him energetically. He has a permanent connection with the Creator, Source, God, whatever name you want to give for him. And he has a special guide that's assigned to him for this journey. Her name is Dina. And she actually is there to control the energy between the two of us, because sometimes his energy is so strong when sometimes it's burning. She actually controls the energy flow between the two of us. Rick's entire upper body is capable of healing. So he scans a person or an animal physically or by photo, and can for illnesses or past lives that affect this life. If they have implants or attachments, thought forms, or a hidden agenda even. And then the downloaded information is channeled by me. And that's during this time, the person is being healed immediately, starts healing immediately. And that's what we do. So Phil is the other healer that is here with us today.
Yeah.
His name is Philip.
Just me. Hi, I'm having difficulty getting on Facebook. There you go. So I've probably got me blonde moment. I've been in here listening since about 5-year-old. I've connected to many aspects. The first one was early when I was about 7. Used to contact the weather. Used to change the weather actually, to be honest. Started doing warrior work about 10 or 11, and I've always had that sort of life, even though I've had a 3D life. And when the more you go on the path, the more the dark ones try and persuade you not to do that. So you always get trouble when you get the higher you go. But that's part of the job. Okay, is that good enough?
That's great.
Or shall we start again?
Yes, and Rick and Phil, Rick and I have started doing this about 2 years ago. It's almost 2, or maybe it's over.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
It's about 2 years ago that we started doing these free webinars.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. If anyone that needs healing, you would put it in the chat pane on the right-hand side. So we have to start Eva. I always screw up your name. I'm sorry.
Eva.
Eva.
That's Polish. That's unusual for American people. Hi,
honey.
Let me ask a question. Why were you chosen? Because before you got these gifts, who were you, if I can ask?
We were a couple that I don't know how we met, because I'm from Massachusetts. He was born in Ohio and raised in Florida. We both were married to someone else before.
Yeah.
And we met on a blind date 42 years ago.
Wow.
43 years ago, actually. And I have no idea. I mean, we were supposed to meet, obviously. I had 3 children and he had 1. I had 3 boys and he had 1 boy. And we met. I don't know. Vera, can you mute your phone, please, honey?
Were you doing spiritual practices which kind of prepared you what happened, or were you just living regular people's lives and not knowing anything and just
I had been searching for the truth. Rick had absolutely no spiritual background, no religious, no, his parents didn't practice anything. Nothing. I was raised Catholic in Massachusetts, and I left that church as soon as I could because I knew that was wrong.
Yeah, I never had any negative. I just let Deb do what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Basically.
I just kept looking for the real answers, and I knew there was some answer out there, and I kept trying to search for it. And I knew there were angels, and I didn't know why I knew, but I kept forgetting what I saw when I was little. And there were angels that I saw when I was little. I actually saw a reptilian when I was that appeared, and that's scared me so badly when I was 2 or 3 years old that all my clairvoyance I emptied. It just went left me.
Yeah.
And things started coming back. My sister and I used to put our beds together, and we would talk to Mangro and Mamio. Those were the names, and those ended up being the names, how we pronounced our angels who used to appear, and that was how we knew their names, Mangro and Mamio. And we would play with our hands, and those were who, when we were scared, that's who we would bring, was Mangro and Mamio. We would talk to them.
Yes, so they were protected.
They were actually our angels.
That's very, very wonderful.
So yeah, that's why I kept saying there was something that kept drawing me to finding the truth, but it took for a long time. It took a very long time. There were a lot of negative things that happened in between, but it would go into much longer than what we have here. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's fascinating. For today, I need a healing. I have new pains, especially here in my arms, which didn't appear a long time ago, and they limit the movement, what I can do. But I think it needs to be also something, because I don't know if you can answer questions, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because so maybe my daughter, I have a very unusual child. She is, as a soul, part of Arya. She was incarnated in many lifetimes, all kinds of animals on this planet. And in this lifetime, her mission is to help people transition to vegan diet, because she was, as this animal, eaten and eaten. That's how I understand it. But she's that fifth dimensional aspect, Arya. I mean, as a fragment, soul fragment. So she wrote a book about a complete guide to veganism, and she's very young, she's only 20. But coming to my question, I just had to explain, coming to my question. So she channeled to me, I mean, she told me that first, and then I talked to my higher self through her, because she's actually very advanced channeler. She said that it's in about 1 year, her mission ends and she'll be leaving, and she's just going to disappear. You probably imagine that, okay, I might be wise and I might be this and that, but this is like for a mother to hear something like that. It's absolutely horrifying, right? So I wonder if these pains, they might be, stress. So I don't know if you can access any information, because sometimes what I was told in the past didn't come true, at least didn't, maybe I went different path, different timeline, but it didn't. So
I don't know how to see. Nobody can predict the future. Timelines change, things change. Just like all these people that say, well, this is the RV is going to happen and this is going to happen. We don't know these things.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, she's telling me that, which just freaks me out.
Yeah. I'd agree with Deb. At the end of the day, a timeline could change anyway. Life changes, so you can't predict in a year, because it depends on how the path is, and you're never given the book of your plan. Or what's the point in living? There's no point in living if you've got the book of what happens in your life. So I'd strongly say, no, it doesn't work like that.
It might be some kind of detachment lesson or whatever lesson. You never know what is this about.
There's a lot of trickster energies out there too.
Yeah,
A lot.
I'm healing for these arms because suddenly I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
You've got some pinched nerves in your spine that are doing that.
Oh,
Plus, you're an artist, and you know when you are stressed, I know that you like to paint too.
yeah.
And if you are stressed in painting, you're using the muscles wrong. So you're using them not in your normal, where you're enjoying it. You're doing it differently. And do you notice a difference when you're not enjoying it?
For some time, it's almost like it was a chore.
And your muscles in your neck and your back that's when you notice that they hurt because you're not enjoying it. You're using different muscles. Even your jaw sometimes will clench. So you're pulling and pinching nerves. So I can actually feel it tightening. So we're going to do some healing in that area.
So,
and this is all emotions. And understand something. You can't live your daughter's path, and you can't control all of that. We can help her, but she has to come to us. It has to be her choice. The three of us can help her. The two of us can help her. He can help her. It doesn't matter with all of this, but she has to make that decision.
Well, she doesn't think there is anything wrong with that.
Exactly. So you have to let her be and let her go on this journey. And it doesn't matter if she does leave. Understand, we're infinite beings. You're not losing her to anything. This body is the only thing that she's losing. She's always going to be around.
Let's work on healing her shoulder.
Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Slowly release that tension. It's okay. You've got Jesus next to you. Now you've got Mary Magdalene as well. Jesus has got a message. He wants you to know that he walks this path with you. He also wants you to know that your strength, your love for your daughter doesn't fade. She feels that love. When that year comes up and she realizes that she's still here, she'll realize, oh, okay, well, obviously something's changed. And even within this year, she may get a totally different message if she's open to it. There's so many changes that are going to happen within the next 6 months that, these messages for her may change. Hopefully she's open to them. Don't let her messages to her worry you. You have to take care of you.
Can I just say something? The worry that you're thinking ahead is making you ill. So let it go. That's why you're getting these sores. It's only the stress of thinking, if she only got a year. Well, that's like a negative thinking. You just got to let it go and just say, no, it's not true. She will. Yeah. Because you could even start manifesting something by the worry. Just got to let it go. Do you get that?
I know she'll be okay no matter what, but I already lost mine here. So it's like, oh my God, but I just need to work on myself. That's all I can do.
Yeah. The stress is making you ill. The worry. Don't worry. It's incorrect information. Let it go. Live for today and not next year. Because at the moment you're living for next year. You don't want that.
You're missing out on things, on joy for today by worrying. It doesn't get you anywhere. Worry doesn't get any of us anything. All you're doing is buying an illness that you don't need.
That's a good point. Yeah. All right.
How's your shoulder now?
It feels nice right now. It doesn't tense at all. So thank you so much. I felt like it was pushed down, like stretched.
Grounding.
Nice.
Think about it.
This energy is going to stay with you for the next week. So drink a lot of water. Bless the water before you drink it.
But remember to change your mindset. It'll just come back. The solution is to change your mindset.
Yeah, I do work on myself because I would already. Thank you. I'm infinitely.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Bill, you doing the cards today?
Oh, yeah. You doing cards? Do you want a card?
Yeah. Oh, I dropped one. My mum would have shot me. Yeah, it's blessings that I dropped. So that's okay. Just say stop.
Stop.
Ooh, yeah. Self-acceptance. I think we've been going through that for the last 10 minutes, haven't we?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you gotta love yourself.
It's my homework, right?
Yeah. You're just being too difficult for yourself. Start loving yourself. Stop being so serious. There you go. That's what that card means.
Right. Thank you so much again.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So much time because people waiting.
It's okay. Deb, I can't do Facebook, by the way. It thinks that I'm scamming your Zoom. You get an email anyway.
Next is Victoria.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Okay. Can I get a couple of healings? See if you can access now.
Is that your brother?
No.
Is that your... I think I've seen that.
Yep.
Is that your twin flame?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name? What's his name?
Dexter. I did some work on him.
He's still got a block up. As soon as you scanned him, I got this hand right in my face.
I think I'm the only one who can read him that he's releasing information to.
I got a hand right there, right here. A hand. And then I got a wall. He's not allowing anyone to read him. Did you get it too, Phil?
I got dark energy, but I think that is to say stop. If you get what I mean, you can send, you can channel any energy to do anything.
Yep, he doesn't. Yep, he's now allowing.
Have you asked him?
I did.
That doesn't
But
sound.
it's not him who's not allowing. It's the other things. It's the group. The thing behind him. So I got from this morning. Like I said, I'm able to read him, but the thing is,
what thing behind him?
The dark forces.
So is he a puppet?
Well, I can't say too much here. Can't really say he's. Yeah, maybe you can use that word for now, but I can't say too much.
So when I said I got dark forces, that's the dark forces.
Yeah, I don't know what to call them. I assisted him in activating his rainbow body.
How can he have a rainbow body if he's a puppet?
It's not, like I said, he's not really a puppet, but I don't know what you will call him. His consciousness is still there. I can't tell you too much right now about it, but from what I'm gathering, I'm probably the only one who can read him, who can access information about him.
This doesn't make any sense.
It does.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm picking up Anunnaki energy.
A what?
Dark energy.
Anunnaki.
Oh, Anunnaki.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's making me sweat.
What was that, Gillian? Didn't hear that.
Like Anunnaki energy, and funnily enough, today I became aware of Anunnaki illegal experiments that took place in the past in Egypt. So maybe look at that.
I do know what happened in the past. He went rogue during the Atlantis time, and like I said, I have memories of this with him. So he actually switched sides a long time ago. And today I got that he has 59 soul aspects, so incarnations here that are affected by that switch. So I have a lot of clearing to do for him, a lot of healing to be able to help him transcend all that. And what I did was I actually helped him activate his 7 rainbow chakras. But once that happened, he was immediately attacked again the next day. So it seems like I can heal him completely, and then he gets attacked again because we, he's my twin. So we're melded together. He's me and I'm him. He has access to my white flame, the 7-fold flame, and all the energies I have. And so healing him is not really an issue. But the problem is those things attack just about immediately as soon as I do it. So I don't know how to get past that. He probably have to cancel certain contracts, void them or something. His consciousness is still there. There's I can't say why it's like that, but there's a reason, and I can't share that.
This is going to take a lot more time than we have.
I know, definitely.
What I'm getting is he's got both.
He is both.
Yeah, we've got, and that's the difficult part. Yeah.
He is
two ends
both.
of a rope. Two ends
He
of a
is
rope.
both.
Yeah.
Yes, he is both light and dark. He's a light worker. He's a what you call a truth warrior in the sense. I didn't think it would be too hard because as long as my appearance had already threatened them, because with me showing up in his life right now, they're losing reign on him. And he's both light and dark. So all I need to do is pull him over to the light a bit more. You understand what I mean? To help him transcend this. It's okay to be dark. It's okay to be light. It's okay to be both. But as long as you find your middle way. And so my niece got COVID, the older one. And I was wondering if you can heal her.
How do you know she's got COVID?
That's what they say. So I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah. How do we know? A test.
Well, my sister said they did a test on her, like they do regular testing on the kids, and I have to find a picture of her.
Yeah, you do know that COVID 229E is the common cold.
Yeah. I do know that,
and that passes the test.
I personally don't think she has COVID, but then what that's what they say.
She'll have COVID, but there's one of hundreds. There's loads of them.
Yeah, but she's the one with the back problem or what's forming. She's the weaker one, all of the three.
Yeah.
So maybe give her a scan and see what she gets.
Is she actually ill?
She got ill.
She ill, or she just passed the test?
No, she got ill. She literally turned pale again.
Right. Okay.
She turned pale. Like it was pretty worrisome last time. I was kind of hit in the heart when I heard it.
Okay.
This is her.
Have we got permission? I've got to say.
Her mother gave permission for healing her before,
okay.
So you should be able to get her.
What was her name, Victoria?
Kenise.
She's an angel.
All of them are. She's a sweetheart. I don't want to say she's my favorite, but then the other ones would get jealous.
Gabriel.
Gabriel's energy.
Mm-hmm.
She has a lot of white energy in her.
She's got an implant.
Okay.
It's recent.
Yes. That's what's causing her to be sick. It's not the COVID.
She had the vaccine?
Of course, unfortunately.
What, allegedly, what they can do, what I found, they weaken the aura field and they're like sensors so they can put the implant in. I've come across that recently. Do you get what I mean? So the aura field's there and they can stick an implant. The implant is all to do with the jab.
Yeah. It does a lot of things, those implants.
Okay. Now that implant will be connected to, I think I know what that's connected. So before you take it out, Deb, let me just do some of mine.
I'm not going to touch it.
Do you want to just show us a picture again so I can get into implant? I was taking one off and it vibrated. The whole body vibrated of the person. This won't happen with us because I know what they are. And it's normally in the arm where they've been jabbed. Just check now, Deb. They actually closed it on their end.
Huh?
They closed it. They disconnected it.
Who disconnected what?
The other end of the implant.
It's disconnected.
They did it. Well, us.
Huh?
Before I went through it, it was cut.
It was cloaked.
It was cut.
Cut. Yeah.
So someone cleared it already?
Yeah. Someone stopped us going into it and seeing who's doing it all. So I don't really want to say
they didn't want us to find them. They didn't want us to find them. So they cut it before we found them.
Wow, they're so cheap. They're really on top of it. They know.
We'll remove it anyway.
Okay, thank you. So she really doesn't have COVID. She just basically got the implant that made her really sick. People, and the test says she has it. So
well, and especially considering she's an angel, that she's an angelic. So they're really
They'll only choose them sort of, the high-powered energy. It's just a battery to them.
My
That's done.
Anu had approached me a few years back. I ignored him. I don't deal with these kind of things. But unfortunately, a lot of people have, even though supposedly he had taken a different approach to the system that he created here, but I still ignored it. Unfortunately, some light workers are actually thinking that he's still very positive, but that's really up to you to discern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you got out there?
Do you want to do you want me to close out her or close up her auric field?
Yes, please.
Do you want a card for her, Victoria?
Sure. For my niece?
Yeah,
Yes.
just say stop.
Stop.
And that's what we're doing. Support. Yeah.
To give her more support from Auntie.
But it's basically what we've just done. Yeah. She's got support around her.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that's
Good,
probably
good.
that's the angelic side. So she's got the angelics around her anyway.
Okay. So her auric field has been sealed and her chakras have been aligned.
Great, great.
I've added a violet flame into the aura field, by the way. So yeah.
Okay. Are you going to give me a card too?
No, I only give one person. Send me a tenner then and I'll do. Right, tell us one.
No,
Don't manipulate it.
I'm not manipulating the cards. It will
Yeah.
probably be the same one. Like
Huh?
usual, the same card.
Do you
I
know?
feel like
All we're getting today is S's. You notice that? So look for new skills, ideas to grow on your journey. Oh, I think
Yes.
you are actually
I'm doing
looking
that.
for one, yeah.
I'm doing that right now because a whole bunch of them came. This last while because of my my last final completion with my twin.
Yeah.
I basically now carry the energies of the sun and the moon, solar logo, plus my Buddhic body, carrying the pink flame, and the three suns appeared over my home because at that time there was a union taking place between the father, which is my twin, me, the mother, and the son, which is at that time I was birthing the third son. It appeared over my home. So that was my graduation. It happened. So I fully ascended off the planet now to the sun and the moon. And then I have this white light following me around everywhere I go when I go outside, even indoors. The white light will just refract and go into the ceiling even. So it's very interesting. A lot of things are happening and a lot of skills are popping out. More like manifestation is happening much quicker.
Who's next?
Right, we've got to move on now, but that's good. It's good that you getting new ideas. It's always good. Is Victoria froze?
Yes.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Hey, you're back.
Sorry. I'm actually lower vibration in this, but it's still unstable.
Yeah.
I kept it lower for reasons. Like I'm on a rescue mission. When I left my body and came back, I resurrected to my higher consciousness came in, and I came in with certain contracts, and one of them was to assist my twin in liberating him, which is going to be difficult, but it's a contract I made, so I can't drop him.
Okay.
But I would try to, because he's like 50-50 is not too hard. It means he still has choices and he still has his consciousness intact. But it's only a matter of, like during this period of time, I did feed him a lot of light. I did give him a boost. And he's shifting on his own. He's beginning to pull away from there. And this is what scares him.
Victoria, we've got to move on. Or
sorry. Okay.
We'll be here till midnight like we normally are.
All right. Well, have fun, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome.
love
Thank you
you.
so much for the healing.
Thank
Bye-bye.
Jillian.
Bye.
you.
Hi, Jillian.
That was intense. Oh, as you can see, I have been hit. I've got something on my right knee. And while I was on the call with you, something was several stabbing to the head. I've just had a lot. I've been trying to clear it myself, but I've felt a disconnect. So I've been using some guided meditations, and that's been very limited. I think the main thing has come from, not sure, but I did an online meeting for 2 hours for my mother. She was in a rehabilitation hospital. It's for mental illness as well. She's 71. And they wanted to move her, so I had to do an online thing
She's got attachments. You got
And when I was
attachments.
when I was doing that meeting, my legs were running energy. They were just bouncing all the way through.
Attachments or implants?
Attachments. You got attachments. Do you feel these body? Do you feel people inside you?
Both my daughters have come down with both my daughters have come down with something as well. They've been in bed, and my 3 grandsons have been poorly as well.
Do you feel somebody in your eye?
And I've definitely heard from my grandmother.
Are you? Do
Sorry?
you hear us at all?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Do you feel somebody in your eye? What's his name? Terrence.
There's something I don't know what it is.
It's a lost soul.
Well, we've had Harrison's had 2 young children from his class, one 6 and one 5, die suddenly. One was in an accident a fortnight ago, and the other one drowned in the bath. And I found out recently, I think it was one day last week, just at the end of my road, some flats set on fire, and my daughter's friend, her mother, died in the fire. And then I found out my next door neighbour's daughter moved back home. I didn't know. And her husband took his own life. Well, a partner. And that explained the hand grabbing into my aura when I was doing the meditation.
But she's got 3 attachments.
Both eyes are affected, but this right one closed. I've just been aching and sweating. I've just been drained.
Well, you will if you've got that many inside.
Yeah, just floored me.
Said Terry's in her eye.
It's somebody named Terrence in her eye. Terrence. And she's got one on her lung, and where's the other one? She's got one in the back of her head.
Yeah, I felt that. And there's something at the base of my spine. It feels like it runs.
Yeah, that's the 4th one. There's a 4th. You're loaded.
I am.
We've got 4. 4. That's so far. Okay. Let me get the one in your eye.
I think she's just gone.
She just got booted.
She's just gone, yeah. Has she got energy of source? I was picking up that. I think they're getting confused. I think they think that she's the white light.
Yeah, exactly. They all said that they are attracted to her light.
Yeah, she got light of source light.
I can't believe that she didn't feel them,
Mm.
and she didn't hear them talking to her.
Probably has an headache, and the headache's louder.
The one's removed.
I was in the middle of doing one.
What shall we do? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I got bounced off again.
Yeah. It's as though you've got the light of source light in you. I'm picking up source light.
Yeah.
They're confused. They're going to you. They're not going to the light, they're going to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't hear them talk. Can you hear them talking to you?
No.
Okay.
I'm picking up that you are ill, but you're ill because you're drained.
Yeah.
Because these 4 are draining you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do you feel anything, Julie? Do you feel them going?
No.
I've removed 2 so far. 2 have gone to the light, the real light.
Yeah.
The one in your lungs I'm working on now. This one's a female.
Feel a lot of pain in your back and shoulders. Is that correct? Or is that...
Really, really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The one that was the one that was in the back of her head. I've removed that one. This one's in her lungs. The one in her, the ones that were in, the one in her eye is gone. The one in the back of her head is gone. The one in her lungs I'm working on now. And there's one more at the bottom of her back, the base of her spine that I haven't done yet.
Yeah, that's the one that's the most uncomfortable.
I'm trying to take your pain away. So it's coming into me. So you might feel it easing.
All right, that one's gone. Now we're working on the base of your spine. Okay, they're all gone now. They've gone to the light.
I'm just easing it along.
Right.
All the damage you would have done.
My eyes opened a little bit already. All I've got now is like a dull ache on my right knee, and obviously tension. I've got a lot of tension in my muscles from holding them so long. Is there anything I can do to strengthen my aura? Because I can't keep getting drained like this.
You're getting drained off what's inside. You're having 4 attachments. It's like you're keeping 5 souls alive in a way.
I know.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're still here.
I've got a strong threshold.
Should start feeling ease now.
Thank you.
How do you feel now?
I feel a lot better. I'm just really drained. Like you say, I just feel fatigued. I just feel flatlined. I just need it. Feel like I need a boost.
Need to channel energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find the energy to connect and do it.
Yeah. You might be able to do it now.
So hopefully, if I get a good night's sleep,
Yeah.
I'll be able to do that. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go on, you need a card. Probably need 4 cards. Is it 5 cards you need? Oh no, they've gone, haven't they? So forgot about that.
I'll have a full read.
To say stop.
Stop.
Do you know that's the pack I'm using? I've got the same card, and I shuffle them ages. Support. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just ask for support. Ask for the angels to help you. Ask your aspects to help you.
I've been doing that every day and every night. It's just been really strange that I haven't felt anything. The only time I felt something was last night. My grandson was here and he developed stomach pains yesterday.
Yeah.
And he had to stay here while my daughter took her youngest son to the urgent care because he had an allergic reaction to some antibiotics.
Wow.
He's giving him chronic diarrhea. And he said he was scared. And I just said, well, don't be scared because Archangel Michael will come in. And I felt Archangel Michael, but that's the only time I felt it. It's really strange.
It's as though you're like an empath where you don't want to repair yourself. Repair everyone else.
I know.
Do work on yourself.
Got to stop. But thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right.
David.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Hi.
I don't think Gala's very well today. She's not eaten much and she's not done a number 2 for 3 days. And when she was having a little walk just now, she looked very thin. She's here, look. Come on, have a look. Just look.
Vera, all I'm seeing is you for some reason.
David, can you say something?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
There she is.
Yeah.
You see her now? Hello, little puss. What's that? You see her?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Stay there. No.
Did you get her?
I'd like to see her face. If I could get her face again, please.
Come on, look. Have a look. Just a minute. There you go. What a pretty little puss. Can you look? There you go. What a pretty little puss is that? What's that?
Okay, you can put her down.
Okay. We don't like little puss. Okay.
Is she drinking water?
Yes, she is. She is.
I do think recently there's been a change in the weather. It could be to do with
Okay.
that. Could be to do with
Yes,
that.
that's true. Yes.
Is she indoor all the time?
Yes, she's indoor. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Deb, we had an iPhone, now we've got an iPad. And I remember last time what happened.
Yeah.
And an iPad wants to join, but I'm a bit wary of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I think they need 2 in, don't they?
Yeah, you need 2 in.
If you're an iPhone here, can you just show yourself for a second so we know that you're not a bot? I've done my hearing.
I'm wondering if she's got something wrong with her teeth and gums.
She's had that treated about 2 weeks ago. She had a tooth out and she had her teeth cleaned all under anaesthetic 2 weeks ago.
She might be in shock then.
Yes. Yes.
We just connect. I've sent her some healing anyway.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll settle her mind. I think it is what happened. She just doesn't know what happened. Did you pick anything, Deb?
I didn't pick up anything that she's sick or anything. So I'm doing healing on her stomach, and I did healing on her gums just in case, because I think sometimes when they do the teeth cleaning, it bothers their stomach afterwards for some reason.
Yeah.
I think the anesthesia bothers, they swallow and it upsets their stomach.
Yes, that makes sense.
And their food tastes funny afterwards because of
Yes.
I just think things taste funny.
But this was about 2 weeks ago, and after 2 days she recovered. It's only the last few days, well, today really, she's been a little bit odd.
Yeah, well, they're the drugs take a while to wear off. So I think she just doesn't like the way it feels and tastes. So I think she just has to get used to it again.
No.
Do you give her canned food, like soft food?
No, I give her a special veterinary diet. It's hard food. It's because she's nearly 19, and it's to stop her getting kidney, or to help her not to get kidney problems.
Does it come in soft food form at all?
I think it does, actually.
Is there any way you can get her some soft food?
I could try, yes.
I think she needs some soft food.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, I think she just needs a break to get her something different than what she's got right now to eat. And the moisture would help too.
Okay. Are we thinking about 2 or 3 days or indefinitely?
Just for a while. Just give her a change in the food, even though it's going to be the same food, just in a different form.
Okay.
And let us know how she's doing.
Yes.
We have our pet healing next weekend, so.
Okay, I'll come again. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Deb, what time was David? It's just I've got some early ones, but I came in late, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
What time was David's call?
What time is David?
On the chat, what time did he put his message?
9:58, before 10 a.m.
Before I arrived. Okay.
Yeah. You want healing as well, David?
No, you can leave me for another time. You're okay. You can give Gala a card if you like, Phil.
Yeah, we'll give you a 2-minute healing, because it must be stressful when she's ill. It stresses you and she can feel that. So it's better for her to heal by healing you. Right, just say stop.
Okay, thank you. Stop.
And this is for both, I think. This is for her, actually. It's trust.
Trust. Yes, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think that is.
David's blood pressure is a little high because of this.
I think the cat is holding on to the memory of 2 weeks ago.
Okay, thank you.
That's what it is, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're having some healing.
Thank you.
Yeah, your blood pressure is a little high, David.
Okay, thank you.
Speaking of, our 19-year-old won't leave us alone today. Come on, whiner.
He probably wants to send healing cat to cat.
Vera, are you pouting?
No, I'm not pouting. I'm gonna breathe. I wanted to ask though, when Julian, I just noticed when Julian made her chat, mine connected to hers. So I sent I need healing straight to hers. So I don't know where I am on the list. Right when she did hers, mine connected to hers.
To who?
Jillian.
Oh, so you sent it to Jillian instead of us?
When she was typing, I was typing, and my phone connected to her. Like if I was talking to her, but I was really trying to send my.
So you sent a private message to Jillian rather than sending it to us?
Yeah. Now I am probably nowhere on the list.
Okay, so we'll do you next. I understand.
That's just dumb. Sorry.
I knew that you had gotten here early. That's why I was wondering why your name hadn't come up.
And I was looking, I was like, that's what happened. So I figured it out, but I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt anybody's healing.
Did you feel that?
No.
Well, it got there.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Bruce.
Take care of yourself, David.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next weekend.
Yes, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Vera.
Yes, ma'am. So my breathing just doesn't get better. Numbness in my arms. I'm feeling really much better than I was from the last time we talked with you, me, Phil, and Rick. But it's just the breathing. I just constantly gasping for air. And so there's a lot of, I see a black spot in my chest, like a black circle.
I see a spider in her chest.
That's what it is.
Do you want to name him?
Huh?
Do you want to name him, or do you want to get him removed?
We're gonna name it Dragon Food.
Ah, quick on the draw. Okay. Have you been getting a lot of spiders lately?
Oh my God. I'm so sick of these spiders.
So sick.
Oh, I see a medicine man with the black like mask painted on.
Is that the same?
Oh,
Is that the same?
Our ancestors are gathering around us.
Is that the same one we dealt with? Probably.
I have no idea. I don't know. All I see is a medicine, like it's like a dark magic person that painted a black, like the Lone Ranger from long ago, that television show with the black, but only it's painted on around the eyes.
So 2 nights ago, you guys, I had this dream, and it really scared me because the dream was I was talking to a demon or somebody that was involved with Satan and was offering me power. And in my dream, I think I accepted the power and I felt so strong and happy. But then I woke up from my dream, like once I felt that happiness, and I kept hearing that's Satan, and don't cancel the contract, or I kept hearing cancel contract. I didn't know really what was all it was about, and that was 2 days ago. Like I was saying yes to a contract or something.
Yeah, I think that's a bit unfair, that one, to manipulate you in a dream. Is this my time to shine? Is it?
Yes, it is.
You feel anything?
I feel a lot of energy in my chest area.
How do you feel?
Feel like the chest is a little looser. It's not as tight. Yeah, I mean, it feels looser. I can't really tell much right this moment. I'm feeling I could take a breath without coughing.
I can tell you the spider's gone. I don't see it anymore.
Okay.
The minute you go into fear, that's when you're losing. That's when they've got you. The minute you get scared.
There was a contract. It's now been deleted. Well,
it was a contract.
Yeah, it's been deleted. Well, the person who did the contract's been deleted, so the contract's deleted.
So I was correct about it being a contract.
Yes.
Well, the person, it wasn't Satan, but one of the dark demonics is now no more. So there's no contract because he can't.
Okay.
He can't claim the contract.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
All right. Well, I mean, that's what was bothering me. The breathing was bothering me. I think I've been doing really well. Staying positive and not being fearful and trying to see the answers or figure out the answers. I'm moving into my new house, Phil, and I remember we talked, I don't know if you do remember, but we talked about now that I do move into my new home, I should be moved in by next week. If we can maybe schedule a time, maybe next weekend or something, just to cleanse and protect the house and because clear it out. The person that lived there was not a very good person, and he burnt the place and he left in anger. So just when I'm in there now, I do feel like something's in there, like something's following me, like something is lurking. So
yeah, but that might be to do with the contract.
Yeah,
that might be nothing to do with the house. That might be what's around you, or what was around you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what was around me? That's what I was feeling. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't normally say it was a red demon, and he did get his contract out. He got caught up, and he got caught. So because they're
Awesome.
not allowed to do it while you sleep. That's just well underhanded. That I don't agree with that. You didn't wish him in. He forced his. He manipulated you. That's what it is.
So you sent over the it was like to a protective healing violet flame that stays alive or stays grown in you with the rose. I do that, and I did that, and then I did it again because I kept feeling still not able to breathe. You know?
Yeah. It was already. It's the dream that's done it. You get
Be right back.
Yeah.
So should I do the violet, or should we do that violet flame live, living violet flame
You can do.
again?
Do you want to do a card first? And then I'll do it.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's it. Get your power back. Yeah. That's what it's
Nice.
saying.
Awesome.
You got the power of the creator, divine love and intelligence. So use it. Yeah.
Awesome.
So what you said there, you do it after this. You can do it.
Okay. So I remember you said it says to put the violet flame in your hand and then just place it into me, right? I just place it into my heart.
Program, channel it into it like a ball of energy. Violet flame, mix with green flame. Why not? And then program it. Give it a number 9222. Send that to the Akashic, and then put it into your heart to protect you. Takes about a month to grow properly. Okay.
Okay. And it takes like a month to grow?
Grows into your structure. If you do it in the house, it grows into your structure. But because I've given you the correct number this time for the human, it goes in your bones and everything.
Okay.
So it's like crystallining your bones a little bit.
Awesome. So do I still need to do the violet flame daily around me in a bubble?
No, just once.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's great. Thank you for letting me get in, even though I messed up the chat.
Yeah. Did you feel better now?
I feel much better. I could breathe, and I'm not coughing. And yeah, that's what was bugging me. Okay, you guys, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Remember what you sign when you sleep. Don't sign out.
Yes, and that's where, and I think I do a lot more of my work, more about me in my dreams.
Yeah.
Because when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I'll feel aches and pains, and then, or like I try to remember my dream and I can't remember it, so I'm trying to like really tune in or into my dreams better. I think that's when I do my stuff.
Yeah, what you could do when you go to sleep, just do an affirmation that I'm not going to sign any contracts whilst in astral whilst
that's
asleep.
what I could do. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds great. Okay, guys, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for all you do. Have a good day.
You too.
Gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. Denise.
Hey all. Yeah, I just need a scan and a healing. I've been through a lot this last week.
It was a week, wasn't it?
It was a hell of a week.
I love how you laugh. It's like uniform, isn't it? Just laugh. I love that. World's crumbling, but just laugh. It'll be okay.
I know. It's all gonna be good. That's all I know.
I've got a sweater on. Rick turned the fan on. He's hot and I'm freezing. I'm asking Dina to bring the heat on. His guide. Okay, Dina, you can bring the heat on now. Oh, okay. I see some knots in your neck. You've got some tension down your neck and your back, your spine. You have headaches?
No headaches.
You should do this. Oh.
Have you got neck ache?
That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm doing. I said
Yeah.
you should be doing this.
No.
So a lot of times I'm able to go to the 16th realm. I guess that's my realm. I go to like heal my back or clear the energy from my system.
Mhm.
But there's times I know that I'm not able to get there for some reason. And this is one of those weeks where it's like everything's been piling.
I can see all this stress starting with the back of your neck, going into your shoulders and down your spine. That's where we're gonna go. Huh?
Also, like, do you see anything in my adrenal, especially the left side?
Oh, it's all red. Is that an implant?
I don't know, but there's something in my adrenal, like on my left armpit. Not sure what it is.
It looks like an implant. It does. It looks like an implant. It's just it almost looks like it's round and white. It's a little tiny round thing. It's white. Looks relatively new.
This could be what's stopping you going.
Maybe.
I think it's only been there about 3 days. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It almost looks like it's not quite connected, or maybe it was just starting to be. I don't know. Is it disconnected on the other end, Phil?
I'm just trying to find out how it got there and what it is.
Someone's feeding me information, but I'm calling them a liar. Truly. They're trying to tell me it's the Grays, and I said, you're lying to me. I said, who is it really? Yeah, right. Now tell me the truth, because this is not Creator speaking to me. Now they're not talking. Come on. I know when Creator's speaking to me. Yeah, that channel's closed.
You want to take the implant out now?
Did you find out who it was?
That's my secret.
You don't want to say?
No. Can we just take it out?
Yes. Oh, you want me to take it out?
Well, I'll take it out.
Huh?
I'll take it out. The team's there anyway.
I know who it is now, since you're saying that. I had a feeling.
All right, let's go. They tried to disconnect, but we stopped them disconnecting. Very weird. Right, you should be able to go. Where do you go? Yeah, where do you go? Do you say 16th somewhere?
16th, yeah. Yeah.
There you go again now. You pack your bags. Start going.
Normally, if my dream space, if I start getting really negative dreams, then I know that something's up, because I usually can shake it,
Yeah.
Got a card.
Yes, please.
Say stop. I think we got a still Elia actually, because you had that. We got a Elia implant. I forgot about that. Just say stop.
No.
You saw me about 20 shits. Yeah, power. I did 20 shuffles then as well. I must learn how to do shuffling better, I think. So you got the power of the Creator. So you can see the angels and everything. Oh, let me do some healing on the where the implant was.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Denise.
No.
Right. I presume you haven't had the V, have you? I'm just wondering where these implants are coming from.
Do you know?
No. I know where it comes from, but I don't know how it got there. I don't know how.
No. Do you know where can you share where it comes from with me?
No.
No. Of course.
You have to be. You've got the power of the Creator. You can read my mind. So, there you go.
I must be a very lazy creator. With the shortcut. All right, thank you.
Implants tend to either come from implants. It depends what it is. Sometimes it's just energy feeders. Sometimes it's controlling you. And where they come from, it can be inner Earth, underneath bases, spaceships, or Saturn or Orion, that sort of thing. Mainly Orion now.
Yeah, I was on Chumash land this past weekend, and there was a lot of things off. Like there was a festival held on Chumash land, and it was just feeling really weird at times. Yeah.
So what was the festival about? Sorry.
It's called Lucidity Festival, and it's kind of a spin-off of Burning Man, like a regional kind of thing. And but it's held on our reservation. So it's a lot of mixture of things going on. Some not great.
Yeah. So it could be from there, can it?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
The ancestors that are around us are all indigenous, and many of them are Native American, the ones that are around us right now, Denise. And what they're telling me is people that attend those, some of them that attend those go to, they go to, what's the word I'm looking for here? Negate the spiritual side of those ceremonies. And I don't know what Running Man is. I've never seen the movie.
Oh no, Burning Man.
Burning Man, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I've never seen it. But that's sacred land to most people that are indigenous. And when they have festivals or anything like that, there should be some good juju there. But there's always someone that is going to go there to negate that, to suck up the energy. So you're going to find people from Orion there. And you probably picked it up there.
I felt it like I was around the fire one night, and it felt so heavy, like, and it wasn't supposed to feel like that. This was a fire that was lit, that stays lit the whole time. Like there's always someone tending it. And we were sitting by the fire, and I said, I'm not supposed to be here. It's like almost like my ancestors were like saying, get out of there. Like,
yeah.
And so, but it was getting really heavy, and I was like, okay, I'm not going back here. Like, so I left.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them are
hold on. The sense, but they told you to leave and you stayed there. That doesn't make any sense. But you stayed there.
Well, like I was trying to be supportive of a friend of mine, and so your conscious mind tries to override whatever's going on inside of you. So I was aware that was happening, but then eventually I'm like, no, I need to go. Like,
you should have told the friend you're supporting that we need to leave now.
Yeah.
That's being supportive. You both should have left.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she should have trusted you. He or she should have trusted you. Yeah, I never question anymore. I never question those messages ever anymore, because this is what happens when you don't.
Yeah, and I had a friend sitting beside me, and she was like, "Oh, I feel sick," and I was like I was just like moving the energy in her back and rubbing her, and she's like, I could just feel it like all pouring out of my head, like it's like. And after that, I'm like, we're going now. Like, come on.
You need at that event some powerful shamans, definitely. Some powerful ones. Like on our side. Could be that one. But
all right.
They probably was using a lot of people there for energy.
Yeah.
It's just stealing energy.
It's a mixed bag for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Diane.
Hi everyone.
Good.
Hi. I was wondering if we can have some healing for my mother-in-law.
Yes.
Irene. I have a picture of her. I don't know how well.
Can you tip it forward?
Yeah, I think.
What's her name?
Irene.
I'm sorry.
Irene.
Ivy.
ID.
Irene.
Irene.
Yes.
Irene.
Yes.
I need her picture again. I'm sorry, Diane.
No, that's fine. I'll try and hold it a little bit.
Diane, can you speak?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Do you have that? There we go.
Yep. Can you turn it the other way?
This way. It's not, seems to be picking up the light somewhere.
Yeah, picking up a big. There we
There
go.
you go.
Oh,
I can see it.
Don't know if it's my camera trying to pick it up.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's all right. I think you're all right.
Can I say when it's all right,
Yeah,
dear?
I
I'm
can
trying to
see
get information.
Well, I'm candor, so I don't know.
I know. I'm waiting for the information to come through. I'm just trying to get her eyes.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just going to let her flow now. Has she had cancer?
Yes, she has. She had it in the past, and it seems to be all clear now. She had some surgery, so and she had a yearly check just recently, and I think
Yeah, it's taking me to her stomach and her pancreas and to her liver and all her organs. So we're going to start in her torso area and do some healing in there. Did she go through chemo and radiation?
Radiation. She had, it was breast cancer that she had. So she had the surgery and then she had radiation.
Okay. Because she's got some, I'm going to do healing from the radiation too. That just, Okay. Did she get vaccinated?
Yes, she did. She's had.
Okay. We need to take the toxins out of her
Yeah.
because none of this is going to. None of this is going to help her. What?
I'm already on that.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Do you want to take a card for her, Dan?
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
Just say stop. It's playfulness. Yeah, she needs to fit a bit of fun in her journey if she can.
Sorry, could you say that again, Philip?
Fit some fun in her journey.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's been a bit low recently, and she's very tired. She's just sleeps, and so that would be good.
How old is she now?
She's soon to be 80.
Okay.
I am picking up at the beginning. She's getting fed up being here. I was getting that.
Okay.
I don't really want to say.
No, I understand that. Actually, she's got. Yeah, I do understand that. We'll try and pick her up. I bet.
And a lot of it is the bad side of DV. Yeah. It can make your emotions not very good, especially if she's just had chemo or radiation. Sorry, and had the cancer. It takes its toll.
That's right. And she's had all 3 vaccines. You know, she's just afraid, and she just didn't understand. You know, when we're trying to tell her it's not such a good idea. But
I've done the healing in all her organs and did some healing in her spine and ease up on the arthritis.
Has she got a lot of pain in it around the neck, shoulder?
Yes, she does. She does. Her neck and her spine curves a little bit, and she's not very mobile either. You know, she also during the first lockdown she broke her hip, so she had to have a hip replacement, and she's not really recovered properly from that. She's not very mobile, so she's in her chair a lot of the time. You know, she's not very mobile.
Well, hopefully she feels a lot better after this healing. Of course, you know, energy stays with her for the next week. I don't know how much water she drinks or juice. Just does she live with you or?
No, she doesn't. She's with her husband.
Okay.
But thank you so much. We're both very grateful, and I'll pass everything on to her. Thank you.
Okay.
And try and find a way to make fun in her life.
Yeah, definitely will. Thank you very much.
Lydia.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
I just need some scan because I was last few weeks I was very tired, and the last few days I'm so dizzy. I don't know what is it, but the energies are so strong. But I don't know what is this attachments or just too much for the energies.
Archangel Michael's near you. Archangel Michael's right next to you. I don't see any attachments. Do you see anything, Phil? Implants? I don't see any implants.
No.
Have you been feeling any downloads or anything?
Oh yes.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Bad dreams, lot of downloads, and just lots vibrating in my body.
You're getting a lot of upgrades.
I was thinking about it, so nothing wrong with me.
Archangel Michael wants to know when you're going to begin doing your work.
What work?
Healing.
Yeah, I tried, but I don't. I don't sense anything, so I don't know how to do it.
You're not trusting.
It's because you said the word "but." You don't say the word "but." You say "it will be." It is. Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't trust. She doesn't trust.
Okay, I am learning trust.
You don't believe that you can do it, so you won't.
I believe it. I think because it's funny. I just went to see a doctor. We did all these tests and everything is okay. Even I'm feeling dizzy, and last few days was very strange. But all the tests are 0, nothing. They found nothing. So I know I'm healing myself somehow.
Right.
But
it's also the energies.
Lydia, just close your eyes and let me see if I can open your healing channels up.
Okay.
It's something in the back of your head, so you might feel the back of your head. The energy goes in your crown and then it gets diverted through your nervous system to your fingers. Tell us if you can feel that. Can you feel that?
Yes, my head is tingling, and I felt hot between ears.
Right, that's it. Try healing now. Look, the side effect you might see spirits, but that's a side effect. So
she's clairvoyant anyway. She's very clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Rick wasn't home, and I needed help. He was had to be gone when we were doing a healing webinar before I knew you, Phil. And she scanned for me. She did his part. She's very capable.
But you do block yourself a little bit. You block your ability. That's it, because you've got your ability. Just got to let that go.
Yeah,
So
I don't see.
How can I train this believing?
How can I try? You don't say try. Try is a negative word. I will. I am. I'm going to. Just do it.
I am a healer. Just say it. I am a healer. And once you release that doubt, know that your guides will and creator will teach you as you go. It all opens up for you. Once you start doing it, they start sending you the people that need you.
Yeah.
And it just grows from there.
But I think I'm up to something or something close, because I started have these dreams about someone told me this morning when I was just I was between wake up and sleeping, and I heard just in my head, "This is for you." But then I explode. I was what? But I was clearly here. This is for you. So I don't know what was it. I can remember exactly what was this dream about, but it was very strange, and I just felt this just like very strong feeling that something is changing or something is coming or something is on the way. Don't know. So maybe you can ask for guidance. What is saying, Archangel Michael?
Do you need a certificate to say you're an healer?
Me? How? Say again?
Do you need a certificate
to say you're an healer? And then you're an healer.
Do you need a certificate that says you're a healer? Is that what you need? A certificate? A stamp? You're a healer.
Okay.
That was actually off mic. Say stop and I'll give you a card.
Stop.
There you go. Enchantment.
What is it?
Enchantment. You need to
Enchantment.
You need to connect with your inner child and recapture your childhood youth magic sort of thing.
Yeah,
that's probably what you're missing. That's probably why you're not being able to heal how you want to heal, because you need to connect to your inner child.
Okay. I need more playing.
Yeah.
So true. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you going to do some? Are you doing some playing now then?
Exactly. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Phil.
We love you.
Love you too.
Gabrielle?
I had a feeling I was next. Hello.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you sending us a spiritual piece of cake then?
Yes. Here you go.
No calories.
No calories. All light.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sugar free.
Yes. I think when I was first born, it was like the day before Easter. Mom had ate like a 10-pound Easter bunny, and then it was like the next day I was born. So it's like a full cycle.
She's a chocoholic like somebody else I know.
Yep. Me too. Guilty.
Milk and chocolate.
Dark chocolate. I love the dark chocolate.
Well, he doesn't like dark chocolate. He likes milk chocolate. Milk and milk chocolate. You will not touch dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's better for you.
It is. It is. That's okay. I understand. I didn't like it at first, and then my taste buds changed.
No, not for him. Not for him. Okay, so solar return. Any messages from your astral self? And you want to scan?
Yes, please.
You need to release more. That's what I'm getting. Surrender and release. You've got more baggage on you. You need to get rid of it. Okay.
I almost asked for cord cutting with a specific person, so that makes sense.
I was amazed. I connected quite quickly there.
Yes.
Surrender and release.
And that's sometimes it's hard for a lot of people to do that, but it's really important to do it.
Right. It is.
Do you have headaches?
Yeah, I've been having more headaches lately.
Before you come on here, have a tablet so I don't get the headache.
Gotcha.
No. What you can do is hold your hand out. You're an healer anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
Put an headache tablet in your hand and channel it into your head, so you don't have to actually have the tablet. You can have a couple in there and actually channel the essence of the headache tablet into your head.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I hate taking ibuprofen, but I've got to the point I was just like, all right.
No, just put the physical in your hand. Try it. Amazing.
You could do that with anything.
I was just thinking, Deb, if I put the lottery numbers in my hand and channel it into the machine, would it actually work? I'll try that one tomorrow.
I've done that before, but the numbers were turned around. I was just curious if it would work.
Yeah, heavy shoulders as well. Yeah, heavy shoulders.
Yeah, I do this a lot, like that triangle by your neck, shoulders.
Yeah.
That's all I thought. My brother says I have a back like a boxer. It's just all tight.
Well, you got knots in your shoulder and neck. You need someone to give you a massage.
I do. Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll channel a massage for you.
Thank you. I love that.
You want to say stop, and I'll give you a card.
Okay. Stop.
Yeah, I thought that one actually. Nature. So you need to connect to nature more.
That makes sense. There was a really nice park that me and Mom went to a couple days ago, and I saw some deer there, which had been coming up in my readings, and I felt like fairy energy there. So I wanted to go back, maybe leave some offerings or something.
What do you mean by gear? It's just gears. Got another word around here.
Yeah, like deer and stag. It kept coming up like the does. I kept seeing those, but in my readings, it showed up as like fertility, new beginnings, and such. So, plus I have an Artemis aspect, so I was wondering if that was kind of giving me courage, because I was dealing with some fear weighing heavy on me.
Now, why would you go into fear?
Bad habits, gotta break them.
Yeah, then you can become food for the nasties.
Exactly. I was thinking about
keeps lowering your vibration, and what does that do?
Yeah, I was job applications and stuff. I was like worrying about being around so many people, but I was like, okay, I know this is the next step for me. The fear is beyond the gate. I just got to get past the fear. But it was like I was getting overwhelmed, like panic attack. I'm like, I don't understand why. See, like right now, I'm like, I don't understand. I think I just want to do like my spiritual stuff so bad. I just get almost like feel guilty, like I didn't do good enough or something. So I didn't have to, like, I had some stressful jobs before. So I'm going to take a deep breath.
Good to share, Elise.
Thanks. I know if I'm meant to do it, there's people I'm going to help. Like it's going to help me financially.
Everybody has to deal with the real world.
Right.
Every day. What are you afraid of?
Not having the need to do the things I really want to do. I'm sorry.
How do you know if the things you really want to do are the things that you're supposed to be doing? Like, did you ask your guys to find your joy and give them the opportunity to find it for you, so that it's placed in front of you? So that's
right. I think it's me, like, wanting it so much. I'm not, like, I have blinders on, you know?
Yeah. So everybody thinks that they know that I want to do this, but then you get into that place and you're like, oh God, I'm miserable. How do you know that's what you want?
Right.
That's when you sit back and you ask your guides to find your joy and trust them to find it, because they will. They know what's ahead of you. You don't.
Right. Exactly.
So go about your business and find, during that time, you need to find work. You need to find an income. Don't sit on your butt, but they will place it in front of you the way where you're supposed to be.
Right.
Trust that will happen. They do place things right in front of you. I asked them to make sure I trip on it because I'm a ditz.
I understand.
Yeah.
So
I've used what you said before. I was like, I need that.
But you need to trust that they'll do that for you, and stop taking control yourself. Because you don't have to feel frustrated or stressed about being around people that are not awake don't be afraid of that. And you don't have to try and turn people to being spiritual. Just be yourself.
Right. I just didn't want to have the lack of energy that I experienced before, like getting so depressed that, like,
But don't go into fear. You're
Right.
protected.
You're basically manifesting that.
Yeah.
You're creating it by thinking what could go wrong. You're creating a blockage. You're manifesting your fear. What happens if this happens? You're then bringing it to happen.
Right. So you may be missing the best job you ever had in your life. You don't even know that.
Thank you, guys.
And if there's anyone with negative energy around, you just block them. Just shield them from it. Easy enough. You just say it in your mind and it does it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we all come across negative people every day, negative energy every day, but it doesn't mean that it has to bother you. I was meditating in my portal outside, and red fire ants came on my feet. And I went, look, you have the whole yard. This is my spot. Get off me. And they got off me.
Exactly.
And I went, wow, I am powerful.
Yeah. Is it energy or is it something else? Is it your feet?
I had my feet on the grass, and I said, you're not supposed to be on me. This is my spot. And they got off me.
I've done that with flies before. Like, just please go. I don't want to kill you.
I didn't say please. I said get off me. This is my spot. You've got the whole backyard. This is my spot.
I love it. Just claim it. Just own it. That's
enough is enough. I'm not. You don't need to be on me.
Yeah.
I actually, Deb, saved 2 bees today. 2 bees. That's not bad. I should get them.
You've got the power. This is that you have your own space. They don't have to be in your space.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to take everything to heart. I really appreciate it.
It's called adulting.
Yes.
That's the new buzzword, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true though. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do awesome.
And remember, nature is not once a month.
Right.
It should be every day.
It's all good, honey.
I appreciate you, and I love you guys so much.
I love you too.
And happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. Kath says, hi, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for healing you gave me last time to send the entity back to the underworld, which helped a lot. Thank you. And you're very welcome. The pain in her chest disappeared, but in the last few days, it returned. So I wondered if you could please scan her and see if it's just COVID or something else. Okay.
So last time, guys, it was the back of my chest, heart, and in my back of my lung, and under my rib. This time it's higher up and over my shoulder. It's weird. But I feel like it's squeezing. But it might just be the residue from before.
No, you got something.
Well, it can bugger off. I'm doing my power now. I'm not on my spot. Get out.
It's not the Easter Bunny, is it?
I don't care what it is. It's got to go. You don't live here.
His name's Dick. His name is Dick.
That's hilarious. Very appropriate. You can, far away is what I'm saying to it. Far away. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just serious.
It's a person. It's a lost soul.
I don't care where it is. It's not in the right place.
Dick Dowd.
I love it.
Oh, this poor man had that name his whole life.
But why is it above my? Is it my heart there and then to the back?
Well, that's where he landed. Because that's how he died. He had a heart attack.
Well, just
so he's actually right about here. He went to your heart.
But it's going over my shoulder, my back, my lung. I keep thinking, have I got long COVID or have I just got?
You may have two, but let me look.
But the thing is, you just got rid of one. Why is it coming? Why are they attracted to me? Just what can I put?
You're light. You're light.
I've just done a wonderful, I recommend to everybody, Steve Noble does an amazing meditation with 7 shields. Have to check him out, guys. 7, it's called the Rainbow meditation with 7 shields. That 7 shields, galactic, angelic, Andromeda, Christ consciousness at Orion, whatever, all of those.
You have a second one. You have a second one named Donna.
Oh my Lord.
Orion shield.
No, it's the Christ consciousness side of Orion, apparently. Just check it out, and if it's rubbish, Phil, let me know. But for me, those 7 shields should mean nothing gets through. So something.
Well, apparently, you've got 2, but they're not. I mean, these are not evil. They're lost souls. They went to you towards the light.
The light's over there. It's not in me. It's over there.
Shields don't always block spirits that aren't bad. A lot of times, these shields are blocking anything to attack you. They're not attacking you. They're just going into you.
So what do I do that halo just to move them on? Is that a different thing of moving?
It would do it, but we can get rid of it.
Okay, thank you. Because it's making me a little bit breathless. It's making me struggle to breathe. But that could be the long COVID.
Long COVID?
Yeah, I've just had COVID, but I'm coming out the other end, but it still makes me very tired and a little bit breathless.
Okay, I'll see if I can reverse it. Not reverse it, sort it.
No, get it away from me. It's week 4 for me, so it's still around.
Yeah, Deb can get rid of the hitchhikers. I'll try and sort them.
Thank you so much.
Okay, they're both gone. I don't know whether you felt that, Kathy. They've released themselves from you.
Wonderful, thank you. His name is making me laugh. I think the minute I laughed, it released because it was such a.
He probably had that all his life.
God bless him. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but that's an ace name.
Both of them had double D names, Donna Drinkwater and Dickie Dowd. He's Dickie Dowd.
Oh my.
What's the chances of that?
I'm sorry. Oh my God, okay. See, laughter is healing. It's very healing. So thank you for making me laugh. Oh, it's good. It's good to laugh.
How's your cold doing?
It's fine. It's pretty getting better.
Yeah.
But the tiredness as well is the COVID bit. But yeah, this as long as this the chest bit. I keep thinking I'm going to have a heart attack every night. But that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And the meditation is called the Rainbow. Steve Noble. David's just asked me for the name of the meditation. Steve Noble, the Rainbow Meditation with 7 shields. He's doing some good stuff, his meditations. But yeah, thank you, Phil.
Say stop, man.
Oh, sorry.
I've been shuffling it ages.
Well, you didn't say that. Stop, please.
Right. Forgiveness. Have you got to forgive someone? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
If you're angry with anyone, then you have to.
Yeah, no, I'm very quick to do that normally. So, yeah, I have to think about that. But yeah, I will. I send out lots of love and forgiveness. At the minute, I'm being taught to use a ball of love and throw it out wherever I am. A light. I don't know. It's a new thing I've been learning about. You've probably been doing it for years, Phil. But hey.
Why don't you have a shower of love?
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah. So I think that's what it is. When I release it, it showers over. But it's full of in whatever space I'm in. It's good. But yes, I need to forgive. I'll work on that one. But thank you, guys. As always, you are amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Maggie, unmute yourself, darling.
Sorry, I didn't know I was.
I saw you sit down.
First of all, thank you very much for last time that you wrote me on Facebook. I did it everything, but the problem is, I think in this shoulder, I always have something there. I feel that is something wrong, but the doctors never find anything. And I have every night this muscle that goes from my head down to the shoulder blade, and this is even to sleep is a little bit bad. And my sciatic nerve on the right side that goes down to my leg, exactly when I sit. After a while, I start to feel like my feet going to my my toes going to I don't know, to sleep. I don't know how to explain this.
You have a pinched nerve, and then in the bottom of your back, she has something from. You have a pinched nerve in your neck, but in your spine, between your hip and your lower back, there's something there. Is that an implant? If you have something new that was implanted.
Mm-hmm.
She's got one of those little white ones. What an odd place for it. You checking it out, Phil?
Yeah.
It's the same one that we saw earlier.
I'm having this, how you say this, feeling sometimes like exhausted because of the hot flash I still have. And I don't have my tablets for 4 months now, and I avoid to take also medicine, but I cannot afford anything now. My connection with my guides, I do everything. I meditate every day. I ask them to show me my dreams and anything else, which direction I should go, what shall I do, because I still found no job, and I feel very in the direction of spirituality. This is also what I always want to do, but I cannot see clear the picture, how to start, what to do. It's everything a little bit overwhelming now for me. And I need to find the direction, because it's getting too much. And the energy is also very strong now. Today, this afternoon, I even have to lay down because my head was pressure. I couldn't sit anymore. And then I went to bed because it was too much.
Are you showing pain in your back in various places? I can feel it. It's so.
She's got a pinched nerve is in her neck area, in her shoulder.
I can even listen. Sometimes I make this movement and I listen, and it's here and in the lower back. And I even made a computer scan one time, but the doctors didn't find anything. But I know that something is there.
I know there's something there. No, don't say them words. Yeah.
Okay.
They don't help you to heal by saying I know something.
Okay.
You're manifesting it.
Okay, no, it's nothing there. I am perfect.
Exactly.
18 years young.
The other thing is, picking up you have got stress, and the stress is not helping. Worry and stress doesn't help.
Yes.
Yeah. I've removed it because it's on me now.
Thank you.
I'll just try some.
Try anything. I am open for anything. Just do it.
I'm trying to manifest you a job. Okay.
Please do it. Whatever you want, I accept it.
Obviously, you've got to look. Can't just wait on the settee waiting for it. Did you feel that download that went into you? Huh?
I feel something like come down on my head and goes down to my body, like it's feeling my body somehow.
Do you want to say stop? I'll give you a card.
Stop, please.
Truth and integrity. Another T. All T's.
Truth and integrity.
Yeah, I said that.
Truth and integrity.
If you keep making the same mistakes, be willing to release this record to the angels. If you keep on making mistakes, let it go. Give it to the angels to sort out.
I'm trying as I can, but I don't feel that something is work. Am I doing something wrong, or am I missing something?
Yeah, by thinking I don't think it's going to work. You gotta be positive mindset. You gotta be positive. It will work. Okay. You got to download and also try to.
Okay. You have any message for me, Deb?
Just what he just said. You keep saying one thing and doing another. And you have to give them time. There's a lot of energies coming to Earth, but there's also a lot of changes coming.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Guy. I love you so much.
Stay in love and stay in positivity. Know that you're being protected and loved. Know that everything's going to be okay. And don't keep taking everything back. Don't keep doubting. Don't doubt.
Okay.
It's going to be fine.
I start to journaling also affirmation like one full sheet full of those affirmation, positive affirmation, and I'm doing my best, and I think I'll get there for sure. Thank you so much. I love you guys. God bless you all.
Hold on.
Huh? Okay.
I think I'll get there.
I think
I will get there. Phil, you heard wrong. I am getting there. I am getting there. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting
Thank
old,
you,
so
guys.
I'm getting old. So what I'm listening is not quite correct. I get that.
This connection with you guys gives me a lot of strength and is good for my soul. Thank you so much, so much, so much, so much. Love you all. Thank you.
Okay, Cindy. Cindy here?
No.
No? Okay. iPhone.
Right. It's either Catty or Katie.
This is for the cat. Next weekend is our healing for animals.
But we can do it now if you want.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
here. Thank you very much. Here is my cat. I'll try to show you. The heart is on the other side. Unfortunately, he's not eating. When he eats something, it comes out. And it is already 4 days. And it's stuck inside and cannot come out, this poop, unfortunately. And he had already 6 surgeries. The doctor cannot do anything else, just take out. But the problem always comes back in a month. So if you can help him, would be we appreciate it.
Yeah, can I see his face? Just the face?
Yeah, just leave it there for a few minutes.
Obstructive bowel. Okay. You should see a difference within the next 24 hours.
Thank you very much.
I would say within today, actually, but definitely within the next 24 hours.
I was looking for that. Thank you very much.
Hopefully he'll drink a lot of water and start flushing it through.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Is that it? There we go.
Mom, Cindy wanted to do one if I'm not sure if that.
Yeah, we called her. We called her, but we didn't see her.
My phone died.
Yeah, her phone died and I had logged off, so I tried to log back on real quick. I'm sorry. Here she goes. Hello.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Okay. I've got lower back pain. I've got wrist and hand. Do you have carpal tunnel?
Did you pick the hand? That's what I'm getting now.
I do have carpal tunnel, and I have arthritis in both arms and my wrists and my chest.
It's like when I'm sending healing. I don't want to lift my hand. I want to just rest my hand.
Yeah.
But I can't do that.
So I've got the lower back and the hips, and I've got the carpal tunnel right now that it's showing. But both your knees too.
Yeah.
Even your ankles and your toes. Do you have arthritis in your toes?
Uh-huh.
Do you feel a difference now? Are you feeling the difference? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially up in my neck and my shoulders.
There's something around your belly button.
They say I have the lining of my stomach is thickening.
Is that what's around your belly button?
No, I don't actually feel anything around my belly button. Not that it has been bothersome. My biggest, medical concern now is realizing without my sleep apnea machine that I have steadily not been feeling as well. And so I do have an appointment. They're getting me another machine. And so I'm really looking forward to being able to actually sleep, get into a REM sleep, because I don't.
No, there's something behind your belly button.
Tell me if you can feel this in about 2 minutes. I'm going to try and so you get REM sleep. I'm going to try. I'm not 100%.
Thank you.
Did you feel that?
I feel kind of a pressure around my belly button. It's not bad, but it.
Do you see what it is, Phil? It almost seems like it can change itself.
Yeah, the first word's spiritual. The second word's parasite.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm sick after I eat, but then I think it's just my nerves.
How does it feel now?
No, I'm just not sure because I really didn't. I don't feel a change.
Deb, how do you?
It could have been in it could have been in another part of your body. That's the whole problem.
They travel, but we just took it out, but it might still feel like that because it's been there. If you get what I mean, so I just need to do healing on it.
I do kind of feel like I'm hungry, like that hole opened up. You know what I'm saying? When you realize you're hungry, that's kind of what I'm feeling in that area.
Should be okay. I don't know.
Yes.
I've done my best.
Pardon me?
I've done my best.
Thank you very much.
It was like fishing. You fish for them, get it out of you, and then feed it to Doman.
Gone.
Do you want a card? You had
Yes,
a card.
please.
You haven't had a card.
Stop.
Listening.
Got it.
It confirms you're listening to them. So I don't know what that means.
Good. I've been trying to listen better, be more attuned to that.
Okay.
Yes. So what you do, you use the knowledge for intuition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My intuition was like spot on a few weeks ago. They kept telling me there was nothing wrong with me. And it ended up being a secretion from my pancreas, which you guys healed. There was no damage to my pancreas. It was just the secretion. And so we figured out that some of that was dietary, and I haven't had a problem since.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times we can heal, but if you can find the reason why you were ill in the first place and stop it coming back.
Yeah. But the doctor was just shocked. He said, I can't find any damage. And I said, well, that's a wonderful thing, because they're, technical medicine, not holistical. So
I once did healing on someone's broken leg and fixed it. I actually fixed it. And the doctor x-rayed, and he didn't believe the x-ray because all it had was a little line where the break was and no scar tissue. And he put the x-ray away and used the old one. Now the lad 2 weeks later broke it again because I told him rest as though it's broke because the energy's still as big. The break energy's still there. So you need to rest. But he ended up moving pavement slabs that weighed about 100 kilo. He broke it again. And I said, I told you not to. You just needed to rest it a month. He did it a week after he broke it, he was moving slabs, pavement slabs. They just don't listen, do they?
Yeah, listening.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the injury and the energy is separate in a way. You got to fix both. So you can fix the illness, but then the energy draws off when it's fixed, but it takes time.
Yeah.
He didn't listen.
No. I'm getting better at that.
Good.
But thank you. I love you guys. Have a happy Easter.
Thanks. Love you too.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks. You too.
Bye.
Denise, your husband needs some healing?
Yes, please. I'll put him on.
Hi, Rick. Hi, Deb. Hi, Phil.
Hi.
Scan and healing, please. I seem to be using a lot of energy somewhere, displaced energy.
Okay. Something going on with your heart.
Yes. Thank you.
There's something parked in your heart. What is that? Did he pick up a parasite too?
No, I think it's linked to. I think she brought it home. Why? I think Denise brought it home. It was an implant. I'm not sure if any had.
I can't see it though. It's hiding. It's almost like shielded. I know something's there.
It's cloaked.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Yes, and I've been talking to it, and it's almost like it's just a shadow. Then okay.
Yeah.
gone. And then all of a sudden I still feel it. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
It's using a lot of my energy.
exactly.
I'd say it's a live implant to draw your energy to send it somewhere.
This was a smartie. It's the first time I've seen a cloaking one. Thanks, Denise.
I just asked him if he needed a scan.
Wow. So we get more and more fascinating cases every time we do these webinars.
I was just saying, Deb, wives normally bring chocolates or drink home. They don't normally bring implants. So.
Yes, we just bring an implant that cloaks. What are they training us for? It's making them more and more difficult, huh? I just did this to them. Wonder Woman. So there.
You gotta check it if it's
There's another one. There were two.
Just check that one for now.
That's yeah. There's another one in the same area just below it in the rib.
But it'd be unoperated. But what we trapped it and we sent energy balls into it. So the other one won't be connected because it will be coming to the same place. So I'll take it out. You can
they send a backup. Believe it or not, they send two. They send backup. Backup.
You know, I've got pain in my heart as well. I hope they're not sending what you want.
Negotiate.
Kill them.
I just did it again. Wonder Woman.
I think they're gone now.
I was behind you. I said I was behind you. I've got his back.
Thank you, Wonder Woman.
Thank you.
I don't want to get too close though. You've got Doman. His tail gets in the way. His dragon.
Yeah.
Philip's dragon.
You lot are so giddy tonight. What's going on? I love it.
I don't know. I haven't eaten today.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm getting giddy.
Yeah.
You got a card?
Yes. Yes.
Right, go on then.
I'll do the healing while you're doing that.
You need some frequency in your music.
What? A Christmas in my music?
No. Have more music in your life.
I need to play more music. Definitely, yes.
It'll help you to ground. Have you got an instrument?
Did your wife go without you to this event?
No, we went together.
You went together?
Yes, I was the support system.
I thought I was going to tell. I thought she was one of the ones that instead of bringing you a t-shirt back from this place, she brought you that. So you both went. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got nailed there.
Well, that she didn't work. It was attracted to the light.
Definitely.
All that free energy you gave them.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I think Daphne's wanting a card, Bill.
Does Denise want? Did I do it, Denise?
Yeah, Daphne.
You gave me a card earlier. Yeah.
Daphne wants a card.
What?
Daphne, not Jen.
Oh, go on then. You gotta say stop.
No. Put your take it off mute, Daphne, love, and say stop. There you go.
Stop, please.
Tell you, I did a lot of shuffles then, and you got music as well. But I did about 20 shuffles.
Woo. More music. Woo!
You need frequency to ground yourself. That's what it is. So it's not just music; it's frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Ground yourself.
Yeah, I was doing dark chocolate.
Do you know I haven't got my Easter presents yet for the family? So it's at 9 o'clock. I've got 3 hours while Tesco's is open. I better get there quick.
Yeah, we're paying double price. Oh dear. Men, so disorganized.
I should get them 2 days after because they're half price. I know.
Yeah, that's true. The big ones will be. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Think of the dentist bill, though.
It's not my dentist. Are they open on bank holiday? So it's Sunday. Easter
Till
Sunday.
4. Usual till 4.
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, I'm not sure. Actually, are they? Because some of them were closing, weren't they? Christmas Day. So I don't know if they're doing Easter. Actually, I'm not sure. Anybody know?
Don't know. No, most UK.
Failing that, Phil, there'll be always garages.
Mindy's can run in.
I think that's it.
That looks like it's it. I thought Mindy was going to come in, but I know she had an auction today. Let me see if I can get her.
Deb, when you said it then, I thought, well, last week it was all them dolls. This week it's it.
Wow.
This is the shortest one. Hold on a second.
I can't run, enjoy it, don't
Yeah, I couldn't believe last week that someone actually took some dolls off someone at her dad's black magic on them.
That's bad.
Chucky's family.
But how did you discover them though? Did they know they were in the dolls, or did you have to find it?
She said. She already knew.
Why were they still in the house if they knew?
No, the person couldn't handle it, so the person gave it to her so she could sell.
Nice.
And then she was having bad dreams and getting semi-possessed.
And big surprise not.
I know.
Gee, that's just like.
It's about.
Is that the first time you've done dressed dolls?
Jump on. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
just wait
yeah, interesting.
or two. Hello, Erica. How you doing?
I'm trying to get off of this.
Holly, hello. How you going?
I'm doing all right.
I opened my Facebook on my phone and it was on a recorded message.
Could be some time.
And I couldn't get off. All right, where's my... I'm trying to see if Mindy can jump on to get healing. She texted me a message. She was really sick. But they have an auction at their business today.
Yeah, what, they're selling dolls?
Huh? No, not dolls. It's pottery and...
No, he's talking about possessed dolls, Deb.
Oh.
Didn't she have the dolls or who?
Any of them?
Was it?
Have you found anything else like that
Yeah.
before? Phil? Any other thing that possessed? Any object that was paintings or?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I don't know.
Angel Divine would like a quick scan ahead, feeling airy flying. What's airy flying?
Okay.
Wow.
Davina.
Davina? Ah, Davina. Hello, Davina.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I let Lydia practice on me.
You should let her practice on you. She needs to practice.
I just did. But right now I feel like Aries. I'm thinking like, I better. She's here.
Yeah, you just need to ground yourself. You probably need grounding.
Who needs to ground herself?
Davina.
She goes to the ocean. She goes to the ocean every day.
Because I feel like my throat is kind of a little bit, yeah. And I feel like kind of flying.
Yeah, that's when you need to ground yourself.
Oh, yeah. Davina's got the same energy that Rick does, creator energy for healing.
Me or Lydia?
Lydia.
Yeah, you said
Oh, yeah.
I said Davina, sorry.
You're
Lydia.
saying
Well, you've probably done. You've got too much energy.
me?
Yeah. When you're healing, you want to impress someone, you can sometimes send them too much, and then they need grounded. You need to ground the excess.
How did I get too much energy?
You said someone was healing you. Did you?
Oh. No, but before that, I already feel like,
You probably just need grounding. Man.
Yeah, I think my throat was kind of tickling. That's why, I was asking Lydia, so maybe she can practice on me. And I feel like I'm kind of flying, like, my head is kind of like a balloon.
Oh, that's the energies. Those are good energies. I think you got a download last night.
Awesome. I slept a lot last night. I woke up 10:30, so I joined late today. Usually I'm on time, but today I joined around 10:30 because I slept until 10:30.
Rick slept the last 2 nights. Rick slept really well.
That's
Unusual for my husband.
I know. I know.
I'd never sleep more than an hour and a half at a time till the last 2 nights.
I'm so happy for you.
Felt good.
I think he got downloads too because
Oh yeah.
we had Creator was in our room last night because Rick's heart was like boom, 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 boom. And that's usually Creator energy when his heart starts going really fast, and I could feel it.
Yeah, like 2 to 3 days ago, I feel like my heart hurting, like like crunching or something.
That's usually a high energy. Usually, it's either Metatron or Creator that's when. But Metatron makes me sweat, so it wasn't Metatron; it was Creator last night.
Say stop, and I'll give you a card, Davina.
What did you say? Okay. Can you help me to clear the communication channel, Phil? The communication channel. Can you help me to strengthen that?
Yeah, just pick
for channeling. For channeling, tell him when to stop first, so he can give you a card.
Yeah, I can't. You got to have divine guidance.
So when you talk about communication channels, do you want to be able to channel like your third eye, or for?
No, I want to be able to clearly receive the message that so I won't have like a. It's not about I'm doubting. I'm just kind of feel like
it's the same thing as channeling. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but what you just said is you're basically saying that the first message you doubt yourself, and that's the one rule that you don't. Whatever comes in comes through. Once you doubt it, I can't do anything to tune it up because you're already getting the message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets messages. It's whether you trust it or not.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm not trusting it, but I'm just saying like
The way you said it, then you don't trust it. You can't reverse that. You said I get messages, but, and that's not trusting it. What you do is trust the message and then view the message to say, is this okay? And feel the energy and where the message coming from.
Okay, let's say an example. When I went to the beach, right? I was sitting there and I just feel the energy, but a lot of time I feel like I'm kind of communicating, I'm talking, and I just feeling I'm more like claircognizant. I just know, but a lot of time I feel like I think maybe because I'm kind of expecting to be like a more interactive than just yeah.
You expect them to. You expect to hear voices?
I expect more like interactive. I don't know, is that just I wanted to hear voice or something, but I just feel like I wanted to be more like interactive than just
When you're channeling, depends who you're channeling, what you're channeling. They might have difficulty sending you the message. They could send it in various ways. Visual, voices. The voices are normally not where you're thinking, so that's why how you know it's not yours. But they have communication problems. Sometimes depends which you're channeling. Yeah, I've had that for years where you either get felt on the head or on the left side, or you get a vision, or you get a smell, or you even get voices in your head, and it can't be controlled because it depends on who you're channeling.
Yeah, I think I shared this with Deb before. A lot of time I feel like I'm talking to myself. Even though, I receive message, I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's my voice that I'm talking back to myself. That's how I feel so far. So that's why every time almost every day, I'm asking to clear the communication channel so I could better interpret or understand the message that I'm receiving.
It's my voice in my head too that I'm hearing. It's not someone else's voice. It's just that it's something that I wouldn't say.
And also, when they're speaking really fast, Davina, that's the speed at which they speak. So that isn't your rhythm. So that it's coming from them. And if the topic isn't anything you would ever say, it really is the key thing is to trust. Phil is absolutely right. Whatever comes, picture, word, feeling, it's not the message is not for you to understand. I used to do it where, well, what do you mean by that? Da, da, da. Now they speak 100 miles an hour, so I don't have time to go, well, what did you mean? What? I just have to write it or say it, and it's not about you. You need to get out of the way and give it to who you're giving it to. It's not, or if it's for you, write it down or find a way that you just, it's like a dictation, or it's whatever way you're seeing it, but don't analyze it. Just take it. Just, does that make sense?
She froze. No.
Well, that was a waste of time then. She wasn't clearly meant to hear that. Anyway. So, guys, I'm going to have to disappear, but thank you for a lovely evening as always. But I haven't eaten yet, so I need to go.
Hi, Kath. Thank you.
Yeah, bye, Kath. Another crazy way of channeling is to partly merge with the being. So they speak, they're in you, and they're speaking. But that's quite dangerous. You've got to know what you're doing on that.
Yeah.
I
don't care to do that. I don't mind if their energy is close to me. I know who's near me. But I don't trans channel.
I've done it with Michael. I've done it with Ashton.
Well, that's totally different.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not comfortable doing that. I'd rather.
Michael said, "For an angel, my room is a mess." I've heard the video. It was with Ivan.
I let them come alongside me, not blend with me completely.
I also did a woman from female energy from Andromeda, but she had difficulty trying to speak English. It was very, very difficult. Yeah, she did it, but it took a lot longer. It gave me an headache. And the other
Look
thing,
at Blossom Goodyear or something. She channels White Cloud.
Yeah.
The way she works, I like how she works. She just gets out of the way. That's my hardest bit. I want to analyze what they're saying. What do you mean by it? None of my business? Just give it. It could be the weirdest thing, and I'll go, if I say that, they can think I'm stupid. And you say it, and you go, that evidence was everything I needed. It doesn't have to be big. It's got to be pure. It's got to be true. Whatever. It doesn't have to mean anything to me. It's not for me.
Yeah, the funniest one was one of my aspects, Merlin, because there was a Q wanting to channel, and he just jumped them all and said, "I'm not queuing."
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. But I'm going. Goodbye. See you soon.
See you then. Bye.
Take care.
And just to let everyone know, all the videos that we're doing will be on YouTube soon. All the past ones.
Yeah.
So I feel like I took care of my frequency.
So,
sorry, go ahead.
Ain't got no trouble in my life. No foolish dream to make me cry. I'm never frightened or worried.
Right, we all doing it.
Okay, a little inspiration.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
No problem. Love you.
Love you too, honey. Lydia, what were you saying?
I wanted to ask something because it was interesting what you said about Rick with his heart bumping. Because I had this last Sunday, it was very strange. I just was lying on bed and my heart starting beat so fast. After 20 minutes, I felt very dizzy. I felt so much something in my body. I didn't know what is it. And it was almost 4 hours. I was thinking I should call this first idol, how it's called in
911.
Yes,
the ambulance.
Exactly. What do you think it was? What is really something like Rick had or something else?
Creator said that was him.
Okay, that was strange. Thank you.
And all you have to do is say, "What is this?"
Okay.
And the message comes through to you. What it is his energy, and when you get that strong beating, know that's his energy.
Okay.
And he's usually coming to bring you a download, to bring you, and he's coming for a reason. You and Rick have a connection. That's your healing. You are connected to him all the time. That is not, but when he's coming and you're getting that heart palpitations that you feel like it's coming, your heart's coming out of your chest.
Yeah.
He's giving you a download. He's upgrading you for a reason. Okay. That's the only reason why you're going to get that.
Okay,
But
nice.
you're already connected. You're already connected. You're just getting upgraded.
Yeah, the next day I'm ready.
Yes. And when you
Okay.
get the dizziness, that's all. That's just from your upgrade. That's all. So just do the breathing. Just do the.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I was resisting because I didn't know what is going on and what I should do.
Don't panic. Never
Exactly.
panic. Just breathe through it.
Now I know. Now I know. So
Yeah.
it's easier now. Thank
Miss
you.
Healer.
I usually just say thank you and relax.
Yes.
Yeah, breathe through it. Thank you.
Yes, always.
Yes, yes. Gratitude. Thank you, and yeah,
Yes.
relax. You're right.
You heal animals and you heal people.
Yeah.
All sentient beings. You don't have to ask them later, are you healed? It's done. Whether they believe you or not, that's not your problem. It's
Okay.
done.
Yeah.
You've done
Maybe.
it.
Yeah, maybe that's my thing. Okay, then.
Whether they feel it or not, that's not your issue.
Yeah.
You've done it.
Okay. Yeah. I am working on it.
All you have to do is trust.
Yes, exactly. And
You'll
believe it.
start seeing everything. All you have to do is just you'll start seeing it. It'll all start happening. You have to do is take the first step and start doing it. And it'll all of a sudden it'll all open up for you. The minute you start doing this and know that you can do it, it'll all open up for you. You have to start trusting.
I believe it. Thank you.
I told you we're always here. You could start healing with us in these webinars anytime you want to start doing it. That's what we're here for. Heal, teach, love. Heal, teach, love. We're teachers too.
Exactly. Yeah. That's right. I need my courage. Work on my courage.
I'll tell you what.
You are so capable.
I want healing off you. I've got probably the seed, but I'm not telling anyone. So you can heal me. So go on then. Go on.
I also need healing.
No. Well, yeah.
Okay, when you're
Go.
done with Phil.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I will try. I will do it. Not try.
No trying. You can do it. I know you can.
Pretty much faces.
When you're doing it, do you feel anything on you from me? Do you feel any pain on me or anything like that?
I just feeling all this energy around my head. My shoulders are stiffy, so tight. Now I felt like my aura is too big, like it's expanding. Those head pain.
Yeah, I've had a bit of head pain, especially even tonight.
Yeah.
I had some like sore tonsils. You shifted that a bit. Yeah, healers don't heal themselves very much, special. You've shifted something on me, tonsils. When you got like tonsillitis, you shifted a little bit on that.
Yeah. I was growing up.
Yeah, you were growing up because you've got aspects that are healers. One from Egypt, and one is Andromeda. So you could connect to them, and you could learn knowledge off them.
We connect with the who?
Your past life aspects. They're not you, but they're lives that your own souls had, and the healers. There's two of them because they do help you, and that's why you feel dead big. That's the Andromeda, and you might feel prickly when you're healing someone. That's the Andromeda energy you can channel.
How can I connect with this? Just asking for connection, or
just phone up, just ask. Because you already got aspects that's Andromeda, it would be very easy.
Okay.
Do you want to do Deborah?
Do me. Yeah, so just all you have to do is say, I would connect to Andromeda energy. And who else was it?
An aspect from Egypt. I don't know what they did. But I know the healers. I don't know what they look like that much. They look quite. They could have been alien, actually. They look stone faced.
A shaman. Like a shaman.
From Egypt.
Was it what's his name? No, that his doctor or shaman. What's King Tut's doctor? Whoever it was, the royal doctor. That's who you were. There, your aspect was.
Okay.
So you just call on their energy to connect with you. But the Andromeda energy is really powerful. So that's all you do is ask them to connect with you, and it brings in their energy. All you have to do is ask for it. So I have something that's been bothering me. I've been trying to heal myself, and it's very difficult to heal yourself. I find it difficult anyway.
I have strange feelings around my hips and cold legs right now.
Anywhere else?
Something of my on my left side of my body.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel like waves in my body, but I don't feel anything else.
You feel better, Deb, by the way?
Whoever was working on me, I could feel every bit of the work. I don't know who was doing it.
Yeah, remember to ground yourself when you send an healing.
Who's still working on me?
No.
It's still there. I don't know what it is, but I could feel like
It might be
scanning.
me, but I was trying not to. I was trying not to, but I was connecting and I was trying to leave it to Lydia, but yeah.
Yeah, there's been just something on my left side.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling connected, and it's like, yeah, I'm feeling it on my left side too. You know,
It's,
the hip
it's actually in
area.
the front. It's underneath my breast. It's down below. In my, I don't know if it's my stomach or my intestines, or I don't know what it is here. I can't place it. It's been there for about 10 days. It feels like there's something in there. I don't know what it is. I can't see it myself. But sometimes it gives me, it's just sore. It's sore. It feels like there's something there. But I can't see it. It's like something's blocking me from seeing it. I've tried to heal it myself.
You want me to try and heal it?
What?
You want me to have a go?
Yes.
Just one thing. I've got this C or cold. I don't get rid of it because I'm human and I like to get my immune system working. I could get rid of it. I could pass it to someone actually if I really wanted to, but I'm not that cruel.
You know, with all these parasites, then I'm thinking, oh God, what the hell did I pick something up? I'm not thinking negative. I'm trying to see it.
That it is somewhere here under the ribs.
No, it's in the front. It's in the front, underneath my breast, on the left-hand side.
How do you feel now?
It's still sore. I feel I'm on fire. Good thing.
On fire means parasites die when you're hot.
Huh?
Parasites die when you're hot.
Yeah. Was it a parasite?
No, I don't know.
It's only some white.
It was a parasite. I think it was. I think it could have been to do with healing last week. I think you've only had it a week.
It's been about a week.
Yeah. I think it's to do with dolls.
The dolls one, yeah. Yeah.
Didn't you do it? Didn't you go in your special room?
I did, and I also I went and I also did the 7-point star. I've been working on it for days. I don't understand. And I ground myself all the time.
Yeah, your healing will last for 7 days. So.
Thank you. And I drink a ton of water. A ton.
You still on the
That's all I
borax?
drink.
Still on the borax?
I am. Who's on the iPhone? I forget. That wants to be a healer too.
The one that had the cat.
Oh,
Katie or Katie?
Katie? Was it Katie?
There she is.
Yeah, that's me with the cat.
Yeah. We're all healers. We are all healers. Everybody is a healer. So if that is what what you were placed here to do, we all have our joy, our job, what we chose before we came here. We sat with our guides and said, this is what I want to do. This is what my job is, what I want to incarnate to do. So if that's what you chose to do, then yes. I don't know what you chose with your guides. So
I should feel it. If I feel, I would love to.
Yes.
That maybe I just don't believe that. I don't trust or something.
trust. We all have to learn how to trust ourselves and our messages, and that's the first thing that you have to do, or else the messages, you won't hear the messages if you don't trust yourself. Trust in, intuition, your gut, whatever you want to call it. If you don't learn to trust that, then you're going to stay the way you are.
It was so interesting to find you today, because I was listening with Marina Jacobi's teaching every week. And then at the end, somebody put the link where to find you. And after the lesson, I just clicked I saw just this message, the previous one, not just yours. Clicked and you were online. And then I'm still amazed how I found you. I'm sure that somebody directed me here, because I wanted so much some kind of help to my cat, because I tried to heal her. I'm learning Reiki healing and some things, but I think I don't trust that I can do something, but I wish it so much. And somehow I was directed here to find you to get the help. And I'm still amazed on that. So, and he already drank water a lot, as you said that he will do so. So I so appreciate it. So, and just listen you, and I'm just learning and like a sponge, all of your words, and I'm so appreciative, really.
Well, we do this 3 times a month. We do it for pets. Next Saturday, we're here again for pets. I think Don Parkinson gave you the link.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I will be here.
You can follow us on Facebook, Deb Purcell, Rick Purcell, and Philip Barrow. We're all on Facebook. You can find us under Don Parkinson. Also follows us. I also have He'll Teach Love on Facebook.
I will find you. Thank you.
We post on Facebook the links to our Zoom. We do it for the Southern Hemisphere, for Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. We do it this one for the Northern Hemisphere, and then we do it for pets. So we'll be doing this again next week. I'd love to know how your kitty's doing.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure that he will be better tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel it.
Well,
I believe you so much.
Well, I can tell you that I get the message whether or not they're going to survive. I automatically will know. And I've had to give that information out already, whether it was their time to go. And it's not his time to go.
Very good. The doctor always says that after 6 surgery that he is a survivor. He does not even believe that this cat he wants to live.
It's not his time to go. And he will let you know when it's time to go.
Okay.
They're very spiritual.
Thank you.
They're very,
I know. And I tried this Reiki healing, as I learned that I put my hands on him, and then he comes over here and sits on my lap. He's amazing. And when feels not good, he leaves me. So he teaches me what to do, what not to do when it's enough. It's amazing, really. And so I'm practicing a little bit.
When you're actually healing, your right hand or the main hand you use is your giver, and the opposite hand is the receiver. So your right hand, I'm right-handed, that is the healing hand. And what you can also do, you can put your hand there. You might see me doing this. I'm giving different frequencies. I'm actually tuning, or I'm pulling something out. And when you're healing, remember, we're just energy. So we manipulate energy by healing. We're taking unwanted energies out, but we also, like when there's a blockage, we're manipulating the energy to deblock it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just have to practice.
Yeah. Just practice.
Can't hear you, Daphne.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt, but I just want to say bye. I got to go now, but I love you. Thank you.
Love you too, honey. But you are definitely a healer too, Katie, if that's what you feel.
Well, I always wanted to help people, and really what I'm trying to learn about myself, that to recognize the
I don't know. Once I've heard that if I want to help others more than to myself, then it means something. And then I feel it. Sometimes I leave my stuff and then I want to help the others, and surely I take on me too much and others problems. So I have to stop it somehow. First, I have to balance myself.
Well, you have to take care of yourself first, or you can't help others.
Yeah, I know. I work on it.
So are you like an empath then?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, so am I. Many of us are. A lot of healers are. Yeah. So we have to know. We have to know when to get rid of the baggage.
That's what I cannot. So I'm working on it.
Yeah. We read energies. We feel energies. Yes.
I have a 8 years old mother with me now for 3 years. She lives with me, and well, she's a very negative person. I mean, she is always looking for what is not working, what is bad, what is pain, and that. And I am the opposite, and I try to practice that also, and try to teach her that not. Because if she looks at what is more pain, then more pain will come, and then. But it's not so easy, because she sometimes just speaks about things that, and she wants to draw took me down with her somehow, and then I don't want it.
Try and find the music that she liked when she was younger, and sometimes music will soothe them and get them in a better mood.
Well, she does it every day. Yeah, the music what she listens in television. Yeah, she does it. She does it not consciously. Just she feels drawn to it, I think, but not really hears. And she also has dementia, as the doctor said. Not really sees, not really hears, and also the dementia. Maybe. Not hears. Maybe she thinks that she does not hear it, but maybe the brain cannot put it together. So I think the problem is the dementia.
Well, with dementia, that's why music usually helps them. Music from the era of when they were in their 20s or 18 years old usually helps them.
Because what I also do, that in the center of the flat, I put music on, which is about like a Reiki music or some nice music, and she also hears, or at least the vibration goes everywhere, I hope.
Yes.
But you say it's better if music when she was young. So that's
the music from her era. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Will help her.
Do you ever get drained a lot when you're with her?
I'm sorry?
Your energy gets drained? Do you feel very tired?
Yeah.
When you're with her.
But what happens when people...
Usually when I wake up, I'm tired.
Yeah. But when people are getting on, because we've lived all them lives, they're very clever to be able to take other people's energy. They might not even know they're taking the energy, but they can take the energy. And that's why when you go in an old people's home, you feel shattered after 15 minutes because everyone's just taking all your energy. So it might be worth now and again to try and shield your energy from her, so you can have a bit of your own energy. If you know.
I know. Unfortunately, she was always like that all the time. So she's kind of I don't know,
a negative Nelly.
And her behavior, and I think she was taught like that, and grandma was also like that.
They're called energy vampires because they
she
vampire
is
energy.
she is, I know that she is. We know with my sister that she is, but that comes again, this empath stuff, that I took her here because the situation, the partner died, and there was a situation that I had to decide that I bring her here. It was before the beginning of this crazy stuff in the world, and then it's hard for her, it's hard for me. She tries to direct me, tell me what to do, but I'm already 55, so please don't tell me
I have a life. But I always wanted to help. So it was not a question that I bring her here, and it's not easy.
It's not easy because you're an empath and she's an energy vampire. It's a perfect match.
And I want to help. I want to help. That's no doubt. And then I cannot. And sometimes I feel it's too much. So, nowadays I'm more times with her because I lost my job in December. So I'm at home. And then I always try to help her. And she always asks something. I have no time for myself, Mila. I feel that,
Yeah. I would just
but I think I'm getting I'm handling it better and better, and I'm learning every day really new stuff, how to handle this and not to take on me. I realize that when she has more pain, she is more just creating things to talk about, and then I try to keep myself calm, and then I practice it with she's not against me. She just has this pain and wants to get rid of, so spreads out. I should not take on me. It's just a pain. And then if I keep my calmness, then I can calm her down. So I see it as a practicing possibility to handle my energy. And it is getting better and better. Sometimes I cannot hold it, but more often I can. So I try to see that that's a practicing possibility. So she is not against me, but just she did not learn how to handle or handle her energy, or that's kind of behavior what she keeps.
Well, I would just try and put a protection around yourself, spiritual protection around yourself, so that you.
You mean white lights?
Yeah.
White light. I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just so that your energy.
Do you think every morning, or just when I wake up, a meditation, and then I put this shield around me?
Yes.
With the impression that it holds the whole day.
The problem with energy vampires, they take more than they need. They take and take and take and take, and that's all they're used to. They do it instantly, and they don't even realize they're doing it. So I would do it. Just have a switch on and off. But when you're feeling a bit tired, just say, right, shield up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you go to sleep and when you go to bed, shield up, because you want a peaceful night and you want to wake up fresh, basically.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mindy's coming in.
There we go. We have Mindy.
Okay.
I sent her. I did send her. All right. Do you want to move over? Hello. Hi, Mindy. Mindy, you're on mute.
I've asked her
Mindy. Mindy, you're on mute. Turn your camera on, honey. We're waiting for you. Says host needs to unmute. No. Did she leave? Did she leave?
Yeah, she's.
Oh, let her back in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That's better.
I was telling you to unmute. You unmute.
I heard you. I could hear you guys, and it wouldn't let me do anything.
All right.
That's really good.
We were just going to sign off, and you've made it just in time.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. And thank you.
All right. So I know you're feeling terrible.
Yes.
Okay, sit still because you're making me dizzy. Okay.
These darn grandkids got me sick.
That's just a cold. Are you in the store?
No, I closed the store and I'm just doing it from home.
Oh, you did? You closed it down?
I closed it down because we weren't getting the location wasn't what we thought it was going to be. And so instead of putting $1,500 a month into the store, we decided to put it in here.
You got some energies. Woo-hoo. Are you feeling those energies?
Yes.
Phil?
What?
Are you feeling those energies?
What, my energy?
No.
Not your energies. I'm distracted.
That's how I feel all the time.
You've got a lot of energies that are not yours.
Have you got all secondhand stuff in your house then? Or where you at?
Yes. Let me just show you. So much. Lots of stuff from the store while we're trying to sell it. And we don't want it to get ruined.
You got so many energies in that room. Holy crap. Some of them are talking to me.
Is always essence in secondhand stuff.
What?
Is always essence of the previous owner. Well, a lot of times it's essence of the previous owners. And you haven't got any dolls then?
Yeah, they're dolls.
Oh boy.
Are these the ones that from last week?
What was that?
Last week, I think we were healing someone who had some dolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, with Kelly. But no, I don't have those dolls like that. Actually, I don't know if we have the dolls actually.
Yeah, I'm getting quite hot.
You're getting what?
I'm getting quite hot, which is a bad sign. It's like a defense mechanism.
Oh.
Yeah. So, do you want to show us them?
What was that?
Do you want to show the dolls? Do you want a video?
I don't know. I was just saying that I didn't think that I have them here. I think they're at the U-Haul or in the U-Haul storage. There is this one right here, like this. Does that count as a doll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
What's the deal with dolls? Is that like a common thing that they not bring them in the house?
It's everything really, but you've got to do that. So I'll just send some healing energy into the old place. Okay. Anything that's not for the higher good, I'll try and remove it. This might be a big job. Oh, one sec. I've got my staff.
Yes.
Let's have a look. You don't mind me using this, do you?
No, of course not.
Should feel some energy healing going through you.
I feel like I just got taller.
Feel better?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Think the violet flame energy underneath the house can help? I'll wait till he's done.
Have you got anything that's weird looking, like African and stuff like that?
Oh yes.
Just picking that up. Do you want to show? Do you want to point that?
If I don't have it boxed, I'm off the top of my head. I know the end of my hallway here. I have this.
What's that face?
What was that bust? Is that the bust ahead?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
And
just
then
an image. What about the one on the wall? Yeah, that's it. I'll do that.
My daughter said it wasn't good.
Looks like a medicine man.
Yeah, definitely. Black magic in that.
See the black eye? See the paint over the eyes?
The thing is, you can't burn them and you can't get rid of them unless you do some sort of ritual. Let's see if I can. That's exactly what I was seeing.
That's exactly what I saw when I saw the spider.
Oh yeah,
that's what I saw when I saw the spider. That's the
Like
medicine man. See how the eye is got black over it? But both eyes were blacked out like that. Ancestors just told me that's black magic.
Is that good then?
What?
Is that good magic?
No.
No, I've done what I can on that. You want to just check it, Deb? Just stay on the weird looking medicine man on the wall. I've done my best. Yeah, how was it, Deb?
How is it?
Much better.
I've never done one of them.
What should I do with it?
Do you feel lighter there?
Yeah, I definitely do. I feel a little anxiety, like a little uneasy.
I wonder why.
Well, I think it's this.
The other one's this.
No, that one's fine.
Yeah.
Something behind me kept feeling like, is it this picture on the wall that's this little creepy boy?
It would have been the other thing trying to get you to look at all the other stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You haven't got any mirrors facing each other, right?
I do not. I do not. I try not to do that ever since you taught me that. Yeah.
Your TV counts as a mirror, by the way.
My what?
Your TV counts as a mirror, by the way.
Yeah.
Because you have one across from it. Yeah, that's a good point. Does this old
Yeah, I only put mirrors facing when I want to go on holiday, go somewhere. Okay. Oh,
you're feeling anxiety right now?
No, I'm feeling better now. Feeling better.
It's just the thought that you've got loads of stuff in the house and they could be all negative. They're not. It's just one or two items. That was the biggie one.
Yeah, that I don't feel the energies are all gone now that I was feeling. They've actually left. It was the medicine man.
Should I get rid of it? Sell it? I don't love it.
Did you put a lock on it, Bill?
Well, no.
Can we put a lock on it? Some sort of lock? Somebody else could put something on it, but can we put a lock on it so nobody can be affected by it?
Well, I put a shield on it.
Yeah.
So if there's any essence in there, it's trapped. It's imprisoned in its own sort of modality. Right, well done.
All right.
Makes sense that was a problem, and I just brought that in the house about 3 weeks ago.
And who said it wasn't nice? Your daughter, you say?
My daughter, actually both of my daughters, she said that's creepy. I said, no, it's not.
How old are they? Yeah, how old are they?
One of them is older. One's a teenager.
Aaliyah is 15, and then Indiana is 22. And Indiana's the one that sees ghosts everywhere.
And she's the one who said it's not nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very intuition there.
Yes, I should have listened. And I do, because usually I get the same feeling. But I know what's something I wanted to ask you about. This book, and I don't even know why I have it in the house. I just saw it the other day, and it came from one of the clean outs because I thought it was cool. I was going to check it out, but I just realized it's like a witchcraft book.
Yeah, it's quite modern, I think. They sell them in, just open the page.
I can't see it. All I can see is Phil. Talk.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's like a gimmick.
Okay, good.
Do you get that, Deb?
What's a wand maker?
Yeah. I got this from one of the clean outs, and I didn't realize that it was 5 months ago or something like that. And I put it on my bookshelf, I guess. And yesterday I saw it and I said, hey, why do I have that? This is like a spell thing.
I would be more worried about a Ouija board, not that.
Okay.
I love Ouija boards.
Don't know what Ouija boards are?
No, he knows what they are.
I said I love them. I was actually going to make a spirit board with Michael on it and crystals.
Yes.
And have it just like a Ouija board, but an angelic board.
That's a great idea.
But the ones they sell in stores are not angelic ones.
Yeah.
They sell them in stores pretending to be angelic?
Yeah, Ouija boards, is nothing wrong with the Ouija boards. It's the level of vibration the operator is on. If they are in a very low vibration, they're not going to get angelics coming through, are they? They're going to get very dark stuff coming through. So it's the people's vibration that matters the most.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
We've been sitting here for hours.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, do you feel better then? So that's good.
I do.
Yeah.
I have so many old things though, and I feel like
that was the one that was giving off every old thing will have some essence of the previous owner. But the only thing that was giving very bad vibes was that one on the wall.
Okay.
Everything else wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad.
As a child, I used to collect coins and I used to hold them and I used to see the journey of the coin. This is when I was about 7 or 8. I used to hold it in my hand and I used to see all the previous owners on it. It was fascinating. And if you get an 100-year-old coin, you go, and you can get some really negative energies as well. But I used to just love doing that. I was quite dark when I was a kid, so it didn't really bother me.
Oh my gosh. So is like the saging, and often should I be doing that with the light candle and the white candle and stuff?
If you're happy with that, yeah, why not?
I mean, I do it all the time, but maybe I don't do it enough. And
I tend to use crystals.
Yes, I have tons of crystals. And this, all these shelves are full of.
Well, why don't you create a grid with your crystals to cleanse the house? A cleansing house grid.
Oh, okay.
Just print a symbol off Google.
Okay.
Like, I love the flower of life. You can do that one, or use loads of others, and then position the crystals in a circle going into the middle, and the middle one have a rock crystal. Now, the ones I would use to cleanse the house. What's a good cleansing crystal? Go on, Deb. I'm a bit blank today. Cleansing.
Obsidian.
Yeah, if you could get a few cleansing crystals, and also amethyst is good because it clear your mind as well. And just create your own grid. That'll clear the house. But most stuff has got the essence of the owner, previous owner. The only thing that was dark was that thing on the wall, and that was manipulating your mind to say it's this and it's that and it's the other.
Okay.
Because it didn't want to. It put them thoughts into your mind before we even sorted it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Okay, so create the crystal grid, and then that will help protect the house.
When you've created a grid, by intention, put your hand over it and tell the crystals to absorb all the negativity in the house. Oh.
Okay.
Right.
Are they programmed to your energy, the crystals?
No.
No. Well, I can't. Oh, yeah. So I need to program them. Just because I have lots of them doesn't mean anything then.
All right.
Just program the ones that attract your attention.
Okay.
Asking to protect you. Put them in the grid.
Yeah. Run them under cold water for a few minutes, and then whatever your dominant hand. If you're right-handed, that's your dominant hand, and hold them in your hand for a few minutes so that they absorb your energy, and those will be your crystals, and that's what those are what you use in your grid so that you can program them to protect your house. You know what the flower of life is?
No.
Okay, that's the grid that he wants you to use. You could find that on Google. He'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah.
There's a picture of it.
There you go.
See it? Did you see
Get
it?
it?
Okay.
And Mindy, that's the flower of life. You can find them all over on Google.
Okay.
It's just a grid, so you can go as many crystals as you want to put on it in a grid pattern.
Okay. And in the middle, amethyst or obsidian or
rock crystal.
Rock crystal.
Yeah, a clear quartz crystal is fine.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what he means by a rock crystal.
Okay.
If I put some numbers and letters on here, could I create a Ouija board on it?
Yeah.
Stop it, Chase. Shut up with the Ouija board.
Shut up with the Ouija board.
I used to once a month with me sister and my mum. We used to get the Ouija board out.
That doesn't mean a Ouija board is good, people. Do not do a Ouija board. It's dangerous.
But we would see powerful. Yeah, I remember once it said Doris dead, don't cry, and I said to my mum, does that mean my auntie's going to die in 2 weeks and we've got another funeral? Because I used to love seeing all the spirits at funerals, and she said it looks like it, and she died. She did die 2 weeks later. But I used to love funerals. I prefer funerals than weddings. Oh, come on. Because I used to see some of my relatives and that sort of thing. Like a family reunion, the dead and the undead.
All right.
Yeah.
So are we finished for today?
I think we are.
You guys are
did very well. I'm starving. Thank you, everybody.
I had my tea there, and I haven't even started it yet, and the dog's wants it. And here he is. He just wants it. He thinks that because I haven't had it, I'm going to give it him away. I'll have it cold. It won't be okay.
Rick is still here.
Yeah. I'm all right.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you. Hey, that was quite funny. Thanks, Mindy, for another interesting, weird healing session.
You're welcome.
Yeah, something different.
We had to have some really strange ones today.
Yeah.
Thank you for the strange one, Mindy. Yay!
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Last week was the dolls.
I know. She told me about that. And I'm so glad you guys helped her. Thank you so much.
What has she done with the dolls?
So I've only talked to her once. So
Hopefully she hasn't burnt them, because you can't just get rid of the essence by burning them. The essence is then freed. But I got rid of it. I just remember I was just being told by one of my aspects. We got rid of it anyway. But for anyone else, if you ever want anything that you want to burn because it's something bad in it, you've got to do a ritual sort of thing, like a femination, words and stuff like that.
Okay. Otherwise, what should she do with them?
You should. I think they'll be okay now.
Okay.
I think they'll be okay.
Gotcha.
Thank
you.
All right, so we'll see you. Those of you who have pets that need healing, we have a healing next Saturday. And other than that, we will see you next month for those who need healing. Thank you. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you all.
Be well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.